without it for a period of time because the cans don't move fast. Like it forever for them to get back on. There was people who lost their nurses, people who lost their medications, all kind of crazy shit.
You know, people who the help.
I think also fucking Mark up.
Yeah, back in the building, holding it down, boy, stacking a million. They can hate, boy.
Billionaires Club.
Watching they feeling.
Ooh.
Another one.
Oh, Scoop, can you reach grab those Family Feud cards?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, young blood.
I said, yo, Mike, sound nice. Check one.
Oh, I gotta get my hoodie on, G. I gotta get my mic ready.
Who? I am orange.
Where the color at?
Oh, you
My head crazy.
It's black or silver? I can't see that color.
Yours black. It might be black. Yeah, we have black. Yeah, black.
Yeah.
Huh?
Scuba's blue and
Oh, my
Ike
bad.
is yellow.
Yeah, my shit blue.
All right, and then we're gonna be live tonight. I'm gonna send a link out to a bunch of people for a test run.
Yep.
Test run live.
Boy, we got 12 points already.
Self connected.
Yo, motherfucker. Mark in the house, bitch. Fucking your bitch in the butthole, making her bark. So
This goes straight into the fucking your bitch in the buckhole, making a buck. Yo, Ike. So
like I was the one making
tell
a
him how
bark
you
and
fucking.
shit.
Hey,
you
So,
definitely in the room when it's
wait,
happening.
you're in the middle. So when we start, you got to do the clap. Like Mark needs the visual. So when to cut everything together.
What you mean?
Yeah, it's kind of like the they
Action.
Yeah, we got
Number one.
Oh, you got flip that back around. I like to be able to see what's happening. Yeah.
Man, nah.
What's happening? Us sitting
I
here.
gotta make sure we don't lose.
Yeah. You fuck with the settings.
Yeah. Well, yes, it's not gonna overheat, and now it shouldn't run out of space. All right. Let's do the test real quick, and then we'll be good.
Yeah,
We're
I
rolling
think
right now live.
It's got Scuba. It's got Scuba and TT from last week on the front.
The
No,
video.
on the camera.
Yeah, me and School put together a good show last week.
Right.
It wasn't just y'all though.
Oh, tell him what.
No, Mark, he was a talent last week. He was on the mic.
Shit was no good.
She did real good. I told you she did good. She reminded me of a young Ike out there.
Yeah, she was trying to be Eddie Kane. She was more Leon than Eddie Kane. Yeah.
Everybody come see you, Otis.
Ain't nobody come see you, Otis.
I found out that wasn't even part of the.
I saw that joint too.
That was him. Too. It was like, no, we need to keep that because it really makes him angry when you say it. It was like, that's what it's supposed to do. That was the intention.
David Ruffin was that nigga though.
Yeah. Y'all.
Show 16.
So, Dre, let's try and put the
Listen that.
close for you and Scoob.
Yeah.
Yo, is that good right there? You know what I'm saying? I'm using my
By the
studio
time you do
voice.
it, get normally he go. Good morning, yo. I ain't working.
Yeah, you gotta be closer.
That dude don't know how to project, man. Scooby,
yo.
Sounding clear because I know how to project. I've been spitting in mics all my life.
So my legs, because I've been fucking dicks on the Ikes.
My name is Ike.
How many bitches wanna fuck Ike? Raise your hand, bitch. Raise your hand.
Yo,
Do you have your passport? Did you get your shot? Would you like to come back with Robert too? America.
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 Remember when Ike brought April up to the house,
Yeah.
not knowing.
I turn around, man. Load that bitch back
Oh,
up.
I thought you had somebody.
Load it back up in the car.
All I know, that thing had 2 beach balls back there, dog.
Yeah.
Yo, everybody looked at each
I
other.
bought the train
Yo,
stop. Everybody at the house.
everybody looked at each other like, "The fuck is Ike doing?" Like everybody was like we soon as you got, everybody was.
Everybody fucked her. You remember when
I didn't fuck her. I
Remember
did after.
Remember about the Jamaican to your house?
Uh-huh.
That's how we met her because she was doing the same shit. Like
I didn't know.
they
I
were
didn't know I
shit
did.
together.
Cavin Keys was part of a trade with that bitch.
I don't give a fuck. I don't even remember caving. Yeah, I do.
She was one of the first.
Have
Yeah,
your
I ain't know.
passport.
And I wasn't even trying to fuck with her. I
Did
was trying to
you
fuck
get
her
your
friend,
shot?
the Puerto Rican looking joint, but she was like, black guys are all players or some shit. And I'm like, all right. And then she was riding with us and she was like, oh, you ain't trying to fuck with him? And the girl was like, no. She was like, shit, I'm trying to fuck. And I was like, all right. So I ended up fucking her. Like,
yeah,
that wasn't even intentional.
She felt super special when she came up in here.
Yeah.
He took her on a trip.
I was trying to fuck the girl. Because I didn't know. I thought Durrell.
And then Dre went up.
They came around because Durrell brought them bitches around.
Durrell.
Puerto Rican, Durrell Rivera brought them around. I didn't know who she was. I wasn't there when y'all.
Yeah, Dre told us like, yo, you know.
So that joint had some beach balls.
No, she's always been thick as a
Oh my god!
But Marshall and them niggas was slutting that bitch out early.
What names you say was involved in the train?
Cavin.
See, the name I gave Ike that was involved with the train was Baller.
Baller was on one too.
Baller and who he used to hang with on Riverside.
But
Baller's little Riverside crew.
Right yeah. So, but I knew about Marshall, Michael, Rodney, Josh.
You.
I never. It was like a week before I moved up here. Oh, I missed it by like a week.
All of a sudden stopped when you got here.
No, I think she had just all like ran through it enough. They had moved on to the next one.
All I know is that thing had the most
plumpest
ass. Like, and it was just, it was so awesome, yo.
That shit right.
But I walked past
her only from behind.
I walked past the bathroom while they was running the train on Christian. Like that shit through my mind. And like literally said, Dre, you coming? I said, no, thank you. It's 3 dicks out. You asking me, am I coming?
So you live on the stream.
Christian.
Yeah.
Big girl Christian.
What if I put this?
Oh shit! He said we live on the stream. Has all that been being recorded?
I hope.
I
hope so.
Live on the.
On YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm talking about people saying their names. I already meant put that on.
Hey, y'all. Hope y'all bitches heard Drake calling y'all bitches because y'all some bitches.
All Ike said was y'all had some plump boobs.
And he wanted to be in on the train gang.
Yeah.
I ain't said a damn thing.
Yeah, we might to delete that first 2 minutes.
Yeah, delete that.
Hell no. Nah.
You saying names?
Are we good to
Can
go?
you hear me now?
Yeah.
So it's time for Ike to clap it.
Wait, we're gonna.
Not yet. He said, wait.
You'll be good to clap it now.
Welcome back to episode 16 of the Rocktown Experience with your 4 most loved guys. We got everybody back together this week. Dre's been off. I know Ike was sick. We had to fill him in. Had a female in the man cave that came in with man powers and was trying to take over, but we kicked her back out this week. Everything's back to normal. Back in charge. We got your fellas, Dre, Ike, and Scoob. Say what up, fellas.
Yo, what up?
Go ahead, man. You
What's
like
good? What's good?
1, 3, 2. Yo, what up, man? Eyes Mick in the building.
That's my boy.
I just thought you was gonna follow it up. Yeah. I was going after you regardless.
We need a little more practice. We rusty. I'm rusty.
So I got a action-packed show planned. Some NBA. I've got some good questions like always. Ike brought a question to the table this week. We're gonna bring up. So we'll start it off. I'm brokenhearted. down 0-2 right now. I'm a big Knicks fan. Being a Knicks fan, I'm very proud of because I tell people I'm a UVA Cavaliers fan, which you can learn from that. I'm a Cowboys fan. I'm a Knicks fan. So if anything from me, you could tell I'm loyalty because my teams don't really win shit. I got my 2019 national championship with basketball and my World Series of college, and UVA's been able to feed me a little bit, but my pro teams ain't really fed me in a long time. So Knicks down 0-2. I'm gonna go to my basketball analyst, kind of let them explain to me what the fuck is my team doing wrong. Who's been watching the most series? Who can tell me what's wrong with my guys?
I've been watching, but I haven't been like glued on. I haven't been glued on.
I watched most of the second game and all of the first one.
So what's up?
The first one, they choked that shit out. Like
we won that game for 58, 46 minutes.
Yeah, they
we
choked
won
the
that
shit
game
out.
for 46 minutes.
Yeah, they took their foot off the gas. I don't know how you one motherfucker get 5 threes.
You live by the gun, die by the gun. Exact same way we beat the Celtics. They beat us for 46 minutes. We beat them for 2 minutes. So,
dude, did you see the stat? They was 0 and 1,414 in the previous 1,414 games.
Yeah,
went up by 14 points.
Incredible stat.
It's a massive choke. And to know that the Pacers and Knicks have choke in their history, and to go out and re-choke again after we choked back in the day with Reggie Miller.
How you gonna let that man throw the choke sign on you like that? Like somebody
after the first game.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, he definitely should have got smacked. In the second game, he should have got clobbered for doing that choke joint. I'm sorry. It's not what we doing around here.
But they ain't got no goons on the Knicks.
But the turnovers, man, the turnovers hurt y'all a lot, man. Like, I don't know why they got somebody else dribbling the ball up court just to run Brunson off of action, especially at the end of the game, bro. Like put it in his hand and let him do a high pick and roll or do a double high pick and roll off with him. You ain't got to be trying to bring him off some action from a down screen or something, man. Like that was kind of weird to me. In the last minutes, you ain't got to do that. But the turnovers hurt y'all.
Turnovers definitely
for sure.
You watch it, Scoop?
No, I've been going to sleep early, but I've been watching the highlights of the next day, and so I think y'all still gonna win the series, man.
Well, Scoop, I heard you was about to say just now because Brunson brings the ball up. Well, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm with my pre-planned shot for that. Like, if we would have called a timeout, my play would have been, say, if you were Brunson, I'd be like, you bring it up. But I wouldn't have wanted that shot. I would have wanted you to penetrate and then try to kick it to Cat.
Yeah.
Because everybody knows Brunson wants to shoot it. Just let Brunson break
this
it down.
Time go to somebody else.
Cat can shoot his ass off.
But what if he hits that shot?
Oh, if he hits it, but I still think Cat is probably if you can hit Cat in the corner, it's probably a higher percentage.
Are we talking game 1 or 2?
This last shot, you remember when he pulled up like 3 feet behind the line? I feel like if he would have took 3 more dribbles in, kicked the Cat in the corner, we probably.
They had just put Cat in the game. He ain't played a whole fourth quarter.
Yeah, he only played 22 minutes.
If Cat don't do anything, he strokes it. That's one thing he does.
Then why he ain't stroking it then, bro?
He ain't defense. That's why they pull him on the bench. You watch it, he ain't.
But we went all year long with Cat.
Yeah, you know who you got.
You know who you got.
Same shit y'all was saying about Luka. Like y'all know he ain't playing defense. Like Cat ain't playing defense. Like ever.
Challenge him to play better, but he needs to be in that game, dog.
He had to play very little in the fourth quarter, being that type of player. I'm sure that hurt his feelings a little bit.
Yeah, but that's only because Robinson was getting Hacker Robinson, whatever that shit was.
So before the series even started, like this is what they said Indiana was going to do to New York. Like they like to pick up full court, like press to make take it take longer for you to get into your offense. By the time you get to the 3-point line, you only got 10 seconds left. 12 seconds left on the shot clock. Like they want to speed you up. They want to put pressure on you 94 feet, wear you down. So come fourth quarter, like Jalen Brunson taking the ball out from, bringing the ball up, like it's going to look a little different than it did in the first quarter because they've been wearing them down all game long. Like this was what was said was going to happen like before the series even started.
So what did Scuba just say? Did Scuba say we're gonna win the next game or the series?
Y'all gonna win the series.
Series. What do you say?
Lose the first 2 games at home. I mean, yeah, y'all had a chance to win both of those games. Nobody got blown out. New York's probably the better team.
No fucking way.
Indiana, the way they playing, I don't see them losing 4
straight team. And none of them dudes that's supposed to be defenders. Hart, Bridges.
Hart didn't play. Hart didn't play in the fourth quarter. Like talk about.
I'm just saying they can't stop Halliburton, bro.
Yeah.
They cannot stop. He get anywhere he want on that court, bro.
And it's like he wait for the last minute to try to he loves that cutthroat shit. Like,
yeah, he love that.
He love the moment.
But I'm talking about like his length, his long arms, whatever it is.
No problem.
He gets in his awkwardness of his shot. The way he set his shot up is so awkward. You don't know when he gonna shoot it.
You're a taller version of SGA.
No, but he's not as awkward. He's goofy kind of.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought they was about the same height.
Halliburton, he played like he goofy in a way, yo. Like
that's crazy.
It's weird looking.
I heard somebody call him Urkel.
Like I know,
I saw that.
I heard somebody say every time they see him play, they can't think of. But
like remember Urkel in that episode, they showed Urkel
he get ball
eating out there. Yeah,
I know you was real impressed with one of his dribbles last night. We was watching, and I seen a TikTok of it today. It was a double dribble. Like he actually lost it, and I was like,
I didn't know what had happened. I remember
watching it. Brian, that's why you was so
They said on
TV
that he got away with a double dribble. They said it when it happened.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, but they can't stop Halliburton, bro. None of them. They're best defenders. I don't know about OG. I don't even know if OG will get on them. Will get on Halliburton.
He's guarding.
They might.
He's guarding.
He has. I haven't.
They've been switching. That's kind of why they tried to design that team that way. They believe everything. That's why they. That's what they're.
Can't none of them dudes stop Halliburton, bro. And you can't stop the point guard. You in trouble.
Yeah, you can't stop.
You in trouble.
You can't stop
penetration. Easy, wide open shots.
So 2 for the Pacers, 1 for the Knicks.
I'm it's paced up right now.
I think y'all gonna win 4
straight. My Knicks will pull it out. Yeah, 4 straight. Scoob, you know what I say every week. You always right. I'm going with it again.
Did you give Scuba some of that crown or something?
I know. I wish.
Yeah, with all the shot glasses in the cabinet.
Yeah, I like the drink. I wouldn't offer it.
So I'll go grab it. Help you out. But so I need y'all to take this. OKC's up 2-0, young team. If everybody's thinking that if they wasn't gonna win, they're gonna go get KD, but they do win. They don't have this could be dynasty's supposed to be over. There's a lot to break up here.
Well,
young team with a big future, got everything they need to win it right now, projected to win it right now, and they're up 2-0 against the Timberwolves. Now, Scooby, you've been watching the game, so go ahead and take it.
But the thing is, you're supposed to be up 2-0. Right? You're the number 1 team in the league. You're at home. That's how it's normally been. You know what I mean? When we grew up watching basketball, the home team better win them first 2 whole games. But go on the road, the other 2 teams win their game, unless it's the 1 versus 8 seed.
Right.
You know what I mean? Then we're expecting like it could be a sweep. But when it gets down to the Western Conference Final, you win them 2 games at home. Okay, we're not in trouble. We just got to win our 2. And we got to go back and steal 1. In their hometown. So right now, like you see, Minnesota is winning. They're doing exactly what they're supposed to. So it's not they're in trouble. No, they did. OKC did what they were supposed to do. Now Minnesota has to do what they're supposed to when they're 2 at home. You know what I mean? Because now you got to wait to get that opportunity to try to steal 1 in Oklahoma. So it ain't no shock. Like I don't think it's Minnesota's it's over for them yet. Like they look like about to make it 2-1. So it still can go both ways, but
they say a series don't start until somebody win on the road.
Yeah, on the road.
Home game lose.
Right.
Home team lose.
Yeah, that's basically. And it's messing us up when the
Knicks have lost.
Yeah, that's why.
At home.
That's why
2 straight on the road. They got a series.
Not 2 straight on the road. Knicks is at home.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. At home, I meant. No, so but the Pacers on the road. They won on the road.
You gotta believe.
Now the Pacers going back home.
But it's the same thing, right? Why if the Pacers can do it, why can't you know what I'm saying? Then you go back after you do the 2-2, 1-1.
Possible, but highly unlikely.
But it was highly unlikely that the Pacers was going to do what they did.
But it's already done.
It's done now.
It's already done.
For the Pacers to do it.
But it's possible, though.
It's possible,
but highly unlikely.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. But I'm just saying, like, if the Pacers are doing it, then okay, then why can't it be flipped? Because then Who did that joint in the first round?
Change?
Like it was doing the same thing.
What's going to change between games 2 and 3 that the Knicks are going to run out? Like
kind of like you said earlier.
That's a serious question. Though.
Well,
like,
the Knicks were winning. They were winning something.
What are they going to do different to finish a game?
Close the game.
They haven't been doing. Like what are they going to do different?
Because you said yourself they could have won both games.
Yeah. So
right.
I'm seriously asking the question.
It's almost like
what are they going to do different that they haven't been doing when it's going to be harder to do on the road? The role players are going to be less likely.
They might play defense now, though.
Like, what are they going to do?
They don't have to do anything different because if you look at their playoff history, they play way better on the road.
They play better on the road.
You're right. They had lost a bunch of home games in Detroit.
So just do what you've been doing on the road.
See, that's what I was just saying.
The Knicks
the last couple rounds they was doing that.
So what they're already fucking up is where you can do it. I think that home crowd
it's pressure. That pressure
of that guard.
Dude, did you see who in there? Do you see who in there?
Man,
like everybody's in there.
Everybody's trying to shine though.
There's nothing like it.
They ain't worried about them people that's in there, man.
Side note, did you hear about the Joe Button seats? Did you hear Fat Joe talk about the Joe Button seats?
Tell us about it. I don't.
I didn't.
Yeah, 50 and Joe went to the game, and Joe was there, but Joe was sitting on the second row, and 50 and Fat Joe was sitting in the front row. And 50 and Joe Button got some kind of beef. And that's why Fat Joe was on his podcast with Jada talking about you don't want to get caught in those Joe Button seats. Because you never know. Your enemy might be sitting right in front of you. So Joe looked like he's saying that Joe looked like a bitch in second row when 50 was in the front row, and that's his arch nemesis.
But don't you want to be in the back row if your arch nemesis is in the front row? You can walk up on him, ain't it?
You got to know somebody who they said 67,000 for the front row seats. B.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
67. Just call up. You come on, man.
Money.
New York is New York. Them niggas know Dolan. Like half of them niggas know somebody in the Knicks front office.
I love the Knicks section.
You don't think somebody already bought them?
I think every team should do that. The alumni section.
No, I think I don't even think they put those joints on sale. I think you have to know somebody to get them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Those front row tickets because they're picking each.
I don't think you can
just being a celebrity.
Yeah, I don't think you can just walk up to the box office.
He had his lot, but the Knicks they got different people each week.
But Spike gonna get his seats.
The same thing.
You know what I mean? Like.
But
I don't think they go to the box office and buy their tickets.
Like, I kind of know you're a billionaire if you're on that front.
I mean, they probably call you. Like, we got these tickets that you like. They call me for fucking UVA tickets. Yeah, why are they not calling? You know
that's the thing. None of us had the type of money that we in those situations. But yeah, they probably like the Knicks got like a marketing, like a sales department.
Yeah,
and like they sell these tickets to people.
Called Ben up. All right, a shot to the Knicks coming back. Throw it up. Throw that crown in there.
Good luck to the Knicks coming back.
All right, shout out to Bello.
Larry Johnson. 4-point play, 1999. All right.
That might be the last time I rooted.
All right, so let's get the prediction. OKC finish it off. Scuba. OKC finish it off.
No, I think it's gonna be a good series. It depends on if they close this one out and Minnesota wins the next one. Then I think it's gonna go 7.
But who wins the series?
OKC.
All right.
Oh my goodness. I might go with OKC as well.
I'm gonna buck the trend, go Minnesota. If Minnesota can hold off and win their 2 home games, I'm going Minnesota.
That's fun pick. All right, so now let's talk about some more the biggest. Believe it or not, we're talking about the Eastern Conference Finals, the Western Conference Finals, but I've got bigger NBA news to talk about this week. Y'all ready?
What the fuck bigger news is that?
Y'all know what's the biggest news we heard this week?
Yep.
He's back.
Your boy Jordan.
Jordan's back. NBC and on NBA on NBC, just like we know it, love it. Coming back to broadcast.
Is he broadcast or is he a consultant?
Well, he's doing a little bit of everything. I think he's gonna just talk a little bit broadcast, not the broadcast games, but I'm talking about like pregame broadcast.
This nigga bored.
Who?
Jordan doing that?
He's coming
What
to
you
save.
mean he's bored? Why can't
Now, what he said, his reason is he's coming to save the
Why
game.
can't he love the
Ratings
game?
and-
Why can't he
ratings and
just love
everything
the
go
game?
down.
Okay, I'm just speaking on the Jordan that I've known.
People love Michael Jordan.
I'm just okay. I'm not.
And they're bringing Jordan.
Not
back.
arguing none of that. I just know the Jordan I've known my life. He don't like to sit. He like to do shit that you're not supposed to record. Like Jordan ain't the type of motherfucker to get on. He had one or two reporters he would talk to.
Yeah.
He didn't do a bunch of interviews. He didn't want to
But
talk
that's
to
a different
people.
day and age.
But I said he didn't want to talk to people who didn't know the game the way he knew the game and try to explain it to them. That was never the Jordan I knew. That's all I'm saying. I'm just saying the nigga must be bored because now he's doing shit that he never done. That's all I'm saying.
Well, there's
When you
nothing
get old,
about
that's what
Jordan's
you do
life
that.
is bored. I don't know if you
Yeah,
keep
when
up
you
with
get
it.
old, you do.
He
different
just
stuff.
won a NASCAR trophy the other day. Bubba Wallace delivered it to him. So he's living the dream. He's got the biggest fucking boats, the biggest planes, with the most.
Did you see the boat?
Jordans
I'm not trying to turn this into a Michael Jordan.
No, I'm saying he's
debate.
not bored. I'm saying that his reason he said he was coming back, his greatness, everything down, and he feels like his fans
You don't
need
think
to
that's
hear
some
him
hate
say.
shit?
He said his fans need to hear him say that some of these players are great.
all day.
I heard.
So to help legitimize, like he said, if he comes back and talks good about LeBron or talks good about Jokic, everybody won't just keep putting that era down. Like they feel like everybody's giving their opinion. His opinion has never been given.
What I think will really happen is going to be more LeBron and Jordan GOAT. Like
he said, he will speak on the GOAT conversation.
It's really gonna blow off on that. Like when Jordan on there, they're gonna be asking him all the time, whoever on there, like so if you were playing LeBron, like that's gonna be coming, and the people gonna love it.
But nobody expect Jordan to say anything other than I dog this nigga. Like no,
Jordan ain't gonna say that.
But Jordan won't say he's the GOAT.
Jordan says never disrespected anybody.
No,
Jordan
but
says he's
I'm talking about the one-on-one. I ain't saying he'll say he'll go. But Jordan ain't gonna never say anybody would beat him one-on-one.
Oh no, except for Kobe Bryant.
Never say
they did, except for Kobe Bryant, because he's still off my move.
And I don't think y'all know about
except for Kobe Bryant, because he's still off my move.
I guarantee you, he bet Kobe any amount of money that he would duck. Like
I'm just saying, in the interview when they interviewed Jordan, they said if you got to play against the best players that you've seen play, and before, he said, would you beat him? And he was like Carmelo, LeBron. He was like, I beat all of them. And he said, and he was like, except for Kobe Bryant.
I think he respected Kobe most. Like when you seen that All-Star game when he was talking, like that young boy, he just tried to give it to everybody. Yeah. But he recognized the killer. Mm-hmm. Like he's like, that's how I used to be. Yeah. He's like, the young boy's gonna come in and give it. So I think it's gonna be fun shit. You get the NBA music on back, the NBC, because that's how I grew up.
I was never a Jordan fan, and I'm excited to hear Jordan talk.
Yeah,
and hear his take on the game. But I don't.
I'm trying to infiltrate in my game.
I don't know. I don't. Jordan has. Yeah, I'm interested to hear his take on the game. I am
too.
Speak too freely.
That's why I want to know if y'all know that he's going to be talking.
That's what I'm saying. We don't really know that part of Jordan. We don't know that side. So Dre said that right. We don't know that side.
Like this, the go debate the opinions on certain players and shit. I think it's gonna be limited because, like we say, he's busy and shit. I don't think he's gonna sit around like Shaq and them do for hours at a time. I think he's gonna do segments.
But we love Shaq and them though. I don't know why they leave. Like they want more money, or they going to a
TNT
show got bought out.
TNT lost the contract.
They lost the contract,
so there won't be NBA games on TNT next year.
No, that's
right. Johnson decided to move with the show because I heard no matter what he wasn't leaving.
They're gonna.
No, he was going to do. So what has happened is TNT is still going to produce and make the show, and they're going to play it. That's just like McAfee does with his show.
Yeah,
like McAfee does his show and they just premiere it on ESPN. That's what TNT gonna do with the Inside Guys, because they were going away, but none of them wanted to work for ESPN. So the only way they would do it is if like the TNT like stayed involved.
Well, I think what TNT does wrong is they don't really give you those Sunday games. Like that's again, I watched more NBA growing up the Sunday. Like what do you like? You watch
because ABC. I'm like they can't outbid ABC.
They gotta show them shows.
ABC shows them,
ABC does the weekend games.
Yeah, to me it was just NBA growing up. I just loved it. Like that's how again, y'all know me. I'm stuck in that shit. All right, so let's get to
nostalgic motherfucker.
I am. Had some good times. So let's y'all know we like to have a little fun before we get to some serious topics. We always do our little family feud. I got a couple calls picked up.
Right.
Wait,
All right.
I don't own the rights to this music. I do not own the rights to this music.
Name a business you go to that seems to have the rudest employees. Scoot.
McDonald's.
Restaurant. Number 1, 34 points.
Yes, sir.
I like some of these people on here. I think, give y'all a hint, I think we're all on here.
I was about to say grocery store next.
We're all
grocery store is next.
Supermarket, number 3, number 9. What you got, Ike?
Car salesman.
Is that what you was gonna do?
No, that's what he said because we all on there. It's gotta be car salesman.
DMV.
DMV's on there, yes.
For real.
5 points for Ike. There you go, Scoop.
Oh.
There's a bunch of answers.
Oh, for me?
Yeah, there's a bunch of answers. Keep going.
Well, I want the one I said that. I want car salesman.
Retail, you can have it. Number 2.
City employee.
I'll give it to you. Post office and DMV. So I'm giving you a double answer. 11 points for Scuba. Actually, we're going to end it. I'm also throwing law enforcement in there.
Yeah, because that's
so all of them.
Yeah, right.
All of them. And then the other one I missed is bank. So, yeah, just a quick little game right there. We'll go one more.
That DMV, man.
Name something people do while driving. Oh, we did that one last week with Scoob. Name something a really paranoid mobster might have that's bulletproof. Scoob.
It's car.
Car. Number 2. Ike, you can take the number 1 answer. Scoob always gets the number 1.
Yeah, he said
a suit. Damn, Ike, number 3. Got 8 points. Name something a really paranoid mobster might have that's bulletproof.
You said
yeah, I got.
Did he say a hat?
I got some dumb friends. That's a great idea. If you can invent that,
we
here
wouldn't
be doing.
I got
this.
you. I got you.
And then a bulletproof hat. We good.
So hold on. You said what? You said.
Scoob, I'm being for real because I know you and Dre.
Let
me say something. I was gonna say. Let me say something before y'all. I know you and Dre have offered to fight each other and shit.
Yeah.
But if you don't get this one right, I'm fighting you. Like y'all motherfuckers are embarrassing me. Y'all can't get the number 1.
I was gonna say it's the best. Yeah,
number 1.
That's what I was gonna say.
But I was gonna say vest.
You already went your turn though.
I thought you was.
That's why I said. That's why I was sitting there about to say. I'm like, I didn't say best. You said suit. So I was going to say best. Yeah.
So that's why I was gonna give him credit, but the actual answer was suit. That's the actual answer.
Yeah, I would have said.
See, that's why I asked you. Heard me. You know what I was about to say. I was like, you said suit, right? Best.
Yeah, y'all was embarrassing the fuck out of me. Hey, everybody. That's that Charlottesville, Virginia education. Please contact the Charlottesville commissioners and mayors.
So you gotta get them all to be able to win.
So I never carried
got them all.
All wore bulletproof vests. So
all right,
we won that shit.
Yeah, but we got them all though. We won that round. So
that's
that Charlottesville.
You got 3 minutes.
3 minutes.
You got 3 minutes. Let me set the timer. Each one of y'all get 3 minutes. And who wants to go last?
I don't know what the question is.
That's why I want to ask you who wants to go last first.
I already know. I've been designated.
I know I should have found a way because whoever goes last kind of got the advantage. So what we're going to do is I'm going to give you 3 minutes to come up with 8 NFL players to build us our USA flag football team that we're going to send over to the Olympics.
Oh my gosh.
So name and position where you're going to put them at, and we'll see who has the best team. Now, because I've got ideas of how I'd want to do it.
8 on 8.
I'm guessing it's the way we play. Maybe it could be 7 on 7.
I don't think that's going to be blocking.
Yeah, I don't.
I think it may be.
No, so the way that they played when they did that tournament on NFL Network was that you had to wait 5 seconds.
If you ask Scuba, there is no flag without contact. So we're going under Scuba rules.
Yeah, I don't think.
Remember?
I don't think they're gonna have blocking.
I think they but you gotta think NFL guys without pads on are fast.
Shut up. Let's just look up the rules.
Like the defensive ends. I don't know if they have Olympic rules yet, but they.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying like defensive ends without pads are athletic players.
And see, that's why I'm saying pick your player because I already know. I guess I'll give y'all I'm taking Myles Garrett.
Yeah.
As he's catching, throwing.
Yep.
That's a flag fucking machine right there. Like I'm coming out to Myles Garrett.
It's 5 on 5.
But go on.
Oh. All right, so that kind of changed the game. 5 on 5. So there probably is no lineman. So let's just keep it skilled and QBs.
I'm going,
hold on, let me start this clock.
Quarterback. I'm gonna get Pat at quarterback probably. I do want
And
the
your four
cheetah. Though. I want them to
receivers.
come back. I need cheetah on one side.
I'm sorry. It says no linemen. There are offensive or defense. There are no offensive.
They have a running back.
So I get just take your skill player. How you want to build your team?
I'm thinking. I want Jameer Gibbs out there.
Actually, let's wait for Drake. Let's get the rules from Drake.
Let me give you the rules real quick. All right. There are no offensive, defensive linemen.
No
players are to be stopped by having their flag removed. Of course, each team gets 4 downs to advance the ball. No run zone. There are no run zones 5 yards before each end zone and each side of midfield.
Kind of how we play. That's how we play Little League NFL football.
Take off and run if
you gotta wait, like how we was playing 3 seconds.
If you within 5 yards of the end zone, you can't run it in. You gotta throw it in.
Yeah.
Kicking, no kicking. So there's no kicking at all.
No field goals.
Nope.
Extra points. Nothing.
Nope. A touchdown is worth 6. And a team can elect to go for a 1 or 2 point conversion.
Oh, okay.
40-minute games, 2 20-minute halves, overtime, interception gives the defense the ball at that spot where the play was stopped. So there's no live ball turnovers. So it's kind of a mix of how we play.
I feel like that's the way we coach.
High school.
They said no live ball turn. So if a person pick it off,
it's dead right there where they pick it off at.
That's kind of whack.
Yeah, I think so too.
All right, build your team.
I mean, I guess Pat Mahomes.
You want Mahomes? Automatically. Why you want him automatically?
Because the dude can throw the ball anywhere.
All right, that's who you take.
Anyhow,
let me write down my
the people he take, nobody else can take, right?
Oh, let's do that. Let's make it interesting.
Yeah, let's make it like that. So I'll go next. My quarterback.
No, I got 3 minutes.
No, he said.
You don't remember? He said each person got 3 minutes to build their team.
He's got 5. He's got to pick 5 players.
Oh, okay. No,
but he's only gonna pick one quarterback.
I thought he was only doing quarterback.
I got the cheetah. The cheetah got to come back.
Tyreek Hill.
You got to come back with your boy Pat. You know what I'm saying? Right. I would like a big body though. I need a big body catcher like Mike Evans.
I knew it.
You know what I'm saying? Big bodies. You know what I'm saying? Like Mike Evans. I need that speed dude. That's shifty as hell. Like what's his name? Jameer Gibbs.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I need that right there. And then it's kind of crazy.
That's 4.
Yeah, that's 4, man. I don't know, man. I think I would have to go. That's tough. You know your boy get. You know you like lamb, don't you? You like lamb chops?
Nah, I don't like lamb.
You like lamb chops? You know I got to get another nice catch receiver, CeeDee Lamb on the other. With, you know what I'm saying? He might run the. They can switch. Lamb and Tyreek can run the sliding. You know what I'm saying? They can
put my team together.
All right, so here we go.
What?
I just put my team together.
So can I pick my team now? All right. So my quarterback automatically flag football is the question here, Ike.
Yeah.
Give me Lamar Jackson.
I was about to say, how you not get Lamar? That's
crazy. Let me get Lamar Jackson as my quarterback.
Auto move faster than he runs.
Excuse me. All right, hold on. Let me finish.
Just don't be talking about Ike. Right. Don't be saying Ike name.
I'm sorry. I was just saying.
Just pick your team.
I'm saying my
just
bad.
Pick your team. My boy throw darts.
I know, but he's slow.
Sideways.
But you can't run it in within 5 yards.
No, I'm just saying, but what I mean by that is he still got to be agile back there. It's flag. You still got to be able to move. You know what? The most dangerous quarterback there is an agile one that can get busy. So Lamar Jackson.
What about the quarterback that throws stuff out on time?
Yeah, that's cool too. Lamar Jackson can do that too.
I like.
All right. So anyway, make plays. All right. So we make plays out here. All right. So I'm gonna have to take the one of the fastest people in the NFL too as my receiver, and Xavier Worthy. You know what I mean? Because it's flag once again with no pads on. This man is speed. I don't care. He's gonna catch him today. I'll take him. He's fast.
He's gonna catch him today.
Yeah, he's gonna catch him today. That's with pads on. This is because if you remove the pads. This is a real athlete.
So he got Lamar. He got Worthy.
Xavier Worthy. All right, and I'm gonna go Justin Jefferson. You know what I mean? Another fast person. Take his pads off. He's an athlete out there. You know what I mean?
That's crazy.
Also give me somebody who's big. You know what I mean? Like
I got
Nico Collins, please, from Houston. He's big.
You going with
all right,
Nico?
He's big. He's an athlete out there. That boy's big.
Yeah, that was his fantasy guy. When we forget that.
That's just Drake.
I thought you had.
That was Drake dude right there. So how many is that? Is that 4?
Yeah, that's 4.
So I need somebody else, huh? Let me see, man. I need somebody.
And 5.
Hold on, I need
4.
Man, hold on,
hold on. No, I'm just saying the 3 minutes is up.
No, I had 3 minutes.
Ask T.
What is going?
I ain't started because he seemed like he knew it so fast. He said, "Let me go." So I was like, "This gonna be quick."
While he figured out his fifth play, I'm gonna give you my first.
Hold on, let me go. I'm about to tell you right now.
You can't go
because he taking too long.
I got 3 minutes. I'm about to tell you right now. And that's my fifth because I do need a little running back right there. I'm gonna take Saquon Barkley. Relax, bro.
that's not bad.
I'm gonna take Saquon Barkley.
Saquon's nice.
So this is the one thing that neither one of my colleagues have gotta go. Like these same 5 players gotta go back out there.
He's taking Travis Hunter.
I'm definitely taking Travis Hunter. I'm definitely taking Travis.
So let me take my 5 and we'll get you. I ain't taking Travis.
Oh, so are you going before me too?
Going,
I thought I was after school.
We're going 2. We're going 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3.
My bad. I ain't those at the bottom of the barrel. Go ahead.
You fell there.
I see.
I know my guy.
You still got a big pool.
So here you go. I'm with y'all, but I'm with my Rocktown days. I like that quarterback. I've seen him deliver. I like that little short, take 20 receivers for quarterback. I'm taking Kyler Murray as my quarterback.
He does scramble around.
I'm taking Kyler.
I like that.
I told you I was taking Myles Garrett. I still believe in everything he does. The D'ing up and all that.
I ain't mad at that.
He's a matchup problem. Only problem, Dre, we're gonna battle a CD Lamb.
He took CD Lamb.
He took CD Lamb.
Well, cool. I'll bounce back.
No, you won't.
I'm also taking Cooper Kupp.
You need a white boy can ball. You want a white boy can ball.
That's gonna get open.
That know how to run routes.
I'm taking Cooper. Then I'm going with Scuba style with the fast guy. And I'm kind of embarrassed to say this, but it's off season, so the name ain't fresh in my mind. I'm calling a friend here, Dre, my kick returner from the Cowboys.
Turbin.
I'm getting Turbin from the Cowboys right off the bat.
Turbin.
Yeah, he's gonna kill in flag football.
He's
been killed in XFL.
The way he shifted, that shifted motherfucker.
He's just fast.
So now I get to take one more receiver before we go to Dre, and I had to give up CD.
Yeah. Already put.
Hey, I got it. I'm gonna take George Pickens. Let's wrap it up.
The other dude, big body.
I'm starting with Travis Hunter because he gonna not only toast y'all niggas on defense because ain't nobody out there guarding him. He gonna strap up the best player on the other team, like strap him. So I'm give me Travis Hunter off the rip. Give me Jaden Daniels as my quarterback because he's the last of the mobile.
Who?
The Bama from
the Redskin territory.
Yo, and I just said he's my commander friend. Like I just dialed a friend. It's like, hey Dre, who is our Cowboy receiver? 30 seconds later, I would like to draft Jaden Daniels.
Shifting. I watched this dude last year. I watched him last year.
He hard to get on the ground. So
we playing flag.
You see any Falcons on my team?
I need a nigga who could move around.
It's not a bad pick.
Give me Daniels. Give me Daniels. Give me Travis Walker. Give me Travis Hunter. Give me Jamar Chase.
Okay.
Because he's a joystick as well.
Yeah, he needs some speed and stuff.
Give me Jalen Ramsey because he can play both sides of the ball.
Can he?
Yes, absolutely.
Well, fuck it, and give him Shiloh.
Yeah, I like Shiloh, but I ain't never seen him play offense.
Get one substitute?
Oh, that's after I get my 5. We can get one substitute.
We'll go next round. We'll go one round, one sub.
So what I got 4?
Yeah, that's your last pick right here.
And then for my last pick, I'm gonna go with Micah.
Bars. Yeah, you need somebody because I was gonna throw in all y'all's face. Y'all ain't got nobody to guard Miles.
Yeah,
but y'all keep saying that like these players are not athletes. You got to think like even though we play one position,
ain't gonna be able to chase them
down. With you say they both
the same way we go out there and play flag. I'm my offensive player on my.
That's what I'm saying. So if I bring my 5 out there, school,
but I'm bringing the guys who used to doing it.
Who on your roster is guarding Miles?
Guard Nico Collins, bro.
Hey, who you got that's gonna guard Miles?
Miles who?
Garrett.
He ain't that fast.
He's too big.
But it don't matter.
The size of your dude.
But he can be double. But if he throwing the ball,
first of all, time out. Can we post
safety? Throw the ball.
Can we post these? Can we post these?
Where's Miles Garrett going?
Can we post these teams? Can we post these teams and let people vote on it?
We don't want.
I already
let's
won.
post. Let's
won with that. I have the best athletes.
Let's post these
Let's
teams.
get our sub.
Let's post
I
these
got
teams and let the
speed
secret people
everywhere.
Hey,
say.
snake
I got
draft.
speed
I got fast-
everywhere
I got
and a
fast-
big body.
Me too. I got a big body.
All right, who your sub?
My son. Anybody that played against the collision in A League, I want somebody on that team because they can never beat them.
Anybody who played in the
Yeah.
A-League Coalition.
Anybody that play in the A League.
That is crazy work.
Against coalition.
That is crazy.
Is my
work.
son. Because them niggas gotta be nice. Somebody from the firm or something.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
All right, Screw, who your sub?
That's I don't even want to talk no more. That's crazy, bro. I did disrespect.
That's fucked
insane, bro. I ain't even, how you come for somebody that deep and that strong? That you, yeah, like nobody.
What we
Like
do
we
to
went
you?
to NFL, bro.
What we do to you, man?
You dude must be nice.
You said anybody in the A-League. He said
I don't know them dudes.
anybody.
Don't know them. So.
You a
Nah,
motherfucker.
somebody sub who I want as a sub.
That's crazy.
I think
Who
I
you
might
got?
go with.
He going for somebody for real.
Oh, I got mine.
I'm gonna go with somebody for real. I think I might go with.
I think my team taking it all the way with Micah.
I know he going with
Travis.
Bucky.
Your
Early.
team lost, Dre.
Go ahead and take Bucky.
No, I
Dude.
already got Jameer, man. He fast as shit.
Oh, you took your man.
I
Your
got
team is
Jameer
better than I
Gibbs.
thought it was.
Of course it is.
No, that's ain't that good though.
But
What?
Mark needs us write all these down. So I'm gonna hand everybody the paper. We
Yeah,
gotta
I
write
ain't
them
got
down.
no
Damn,
defense.
dog.
None of y'all
Who?
got no
You
defense.
crazy.
These are athletes. They gotta play
They
defense.
all can play.
Yeah,
And we
right.
play in the
Wait till-
zone. And we
Can I-
zoning
Yeah,
up.
we
Wait till
fast
y'all
as hell.
know.
We do got the fastest team. We faster than them
Ready.
big dude. Miles Turner, I got him. You know what I'm saying? What you gonna do? Come out and run it out? I'm gonna intercept that ball. He's too slow. I'm holding back speed,
Thank
trying to keep up with this slow big motherfucker running. Now he is big, but ain't no blocking. What
You
he
think
doing
you
out
got?
here?
You think you got the pick until he turned his body.
Anyway, my son
you
is
hit that-
JJ Watt.
He hit his shoulder. God damn.
Oh,
Ooh, I like it.
athlete.
I like it.
I
Superstar.
bet you he's a flag pulling machine.
He getting wherever he want to
That's what
go.
I'm saying.
He going
Big
wherever.
body.
I'm gonna go in retirement and pull out Aaron Donald for my.
Oh man.
All right,
because he
nah.
still can play right
Hey,
now.
I-
Flag. I'm
Watch-
going to get him.
Hey, but listen.
what's up?
So y'all remember my team of Kyler Murray,
He
Turpin,
didn't even want to play.
Miles
Flag,
Garrett,
nigga, it's
He ain't gonna
flag.
play.
I don't care. It's
Cooper
flag.
Cup,
You seen his wife?
and
That dude having a
Pickens.
good time.
So since I got Kyler Murray at quarterback, that gives me flexibility to move around. So I'm gonna draft Josh Allen and have
he
a
slow as
2
fuck out
QB
there, man.
system. Also
Dude
be a
want
big
double
body
team.
to throw to. Like y'all are
slow
in
as shit.
trouble. Dude, he's
Josh
slow.
Allen
Hey,
shit.
let me ask y'all a question. Behind
How
Lamar
he slow
Jackson,
when
who
he
had the
be
most
fucking-
rushing league,
Yeah.
rushing yards
'Cause
in the
he
league?
big.
He might
He
look
big
like
as a
he might
motherfucker
look
with
like he's slow to
All right,
young.
so look,
Yeah.
You
all right,
can't
so
Compared
catch
to
him.
the speed that's gonna
That-
be on
that-
that
can't
field,
catch
Thank you.
compared to the speed
y'all
that we've
forgetting
been
that-
talking about.
Y'all forgetting that
Come
you know
on,
we
man.
don't have pads on. So yes, people are faster, but
But
the
the-
fast motherfuckers are fast.
But let's go back to Ike said. If I throw him at quarterback, Kyler Murray's gonna be a guy you gonna have a problem guarding.
Your
He's a
problem
baseball
is-
player that can run. Like I'm eating you up with Turpin Murray on some RPO.
You have
Like, I
Miles
got an
Turner and
offense.
Josh Allen slow asses on the field, and I'm gonna say Xavier Worthy.
All right, so say I go
Miles Turner
Garrett
guarding you?
Miles
Run and
Garrett
go.
snap it to Allen,
Oh yes,
Miles
who's
Turner.
running
That's the
opposite with
Indiana
Murray,
nigga, ain't it?
who throw it deep to Pickens. Like I got an offense. Like I'm putting it all together.
Yeah, but once y'all start losing to my team, which you will, the Miles, what's
Trash!
his name? What's the quarterback? Kyler
Kyler.
Murray.
Oh, he's on
He a
top.
quitter.
Yeah,
He's a quit. He's a known crybaby quitter. You gonna have somebody on your team who gonna bring your morale down. My dudes is ready.
Yo, why he sound like an essay? He's a quitter, Holmes. Like why he sound?
Motherfucker turned into Ray
I'm just
Mysterio
trying
real
to
quick.
tell you,
Why
man.
he sound like that?
Your team not on my level, man. My team level.
Your Holmes, your quarterback gonna quit, Holmes.
Yeah,
I
passion.
mean, I definitely
That
still
was
think I got
passion
the
right
strongest
there,
team,
yeah.
bro. Like, my
But
team-
can you see
But Dre ain't got to say
I got the
Kyler Murray quitting on TC?
Yes, he has the worst quarterback.
Can you see
selection.
Kyler Murray quitting?
Dre, who
on
you said your
TC?
quarterback was?
Jake
Everybody
Dude,
think that
JJ
team.
Watt just ain't played last year. 'Cause of a- you just drafted one guy. We call
Don't
him
do that.
Nisi.
That's my
He
son.
Call him
drafted it.
Nisi.
He
That's
drafted.
Nah,
Hold
you
on.
picked him in
You
your
drafted
draft.
a sub that can't
Hold on.
play.
Hold on. See, so
You
far.
drafted a sub that can't
Yeah,
sub.
hold on. No. he drafted a nigga who don't play no more. He drafted a nigga who didn't play last year.
And they want to see my MVP candidate. They want to see my MVP candidate.
Who was your son?
I ain't get a chance to
I ain't even get to say I wasn't picking Aaron
He
Donald.
said Josh Allen.
Yeah, see, I ain't even get
nice,
to.
though.
That's the whole thing. I was joking about
Now
the
I
Aaron
got
Donald.
two QBs.
I was joking about the Aaron
Like,
Donald. I was going to go get another receiver.
I'm gonna tell you who I was gonna take other than Josh Allen.
No, don't
Mike
say it
Vick.
yet. Mike Vick.
Yeah, he can still play flag football.
Man, hell nah.
Flag.
I was thinking that shit.
Flag.
Who's your sub, Dre, so we can laugh off your shit.
I was gonna say that wasn't myself for real, but TT went on and picked his. I ain't gonna get Aaron Donald for real.
I'm gonna get another joystick who I feel like can play
Drake
defense. Another joystick who can play defense.
Who's suffering on offense?
Joystick.
Rams.
Hey, because remind Drake, hey, Ike and Scuba.
Why he a DB?
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna say. Can y'all remind him why you're on DB?
I don't have to throw him the ball. I got Jamar Chase.
So a handicap, yeah.
I got Micah
You got a
Parsons.
handicap now?
I got Micah Parsons. There's legendary stories of him lining. Okay, but he went to camp. And they said he lined up at every position.
Cornerback.
It was the best player.
Michael Parsons?
They said he lined.
I can see that.
And one day he lined up at wide receiver and beat every cornerback, and then came back and lined up at cornerback and beat every receiver.
Yeah, there was some trash.
So
Yeah, you act like Scuba didn't do that at West. Tell him, Scuba.
They was at a UVA camp.
There was some trash shit.
That was at a UVA camp.
You know what I mean? But yeah, Dre, like, I ain't nobody said, stop believing the hype sometimes. There was some trash shit out there.
All right.
Yeah, let me see this. Who you sub, Dre?
Oh,
I
man.
said so we can laugh.
Yeah, I heard him. I'm going through the teams.
Yeah, because I gotta pick.
You know what? You know what? Give me a big body that can't be stopped no matter who you put on them. Give me Bowers. Give me Brock Bowers.
Brock Bowers is a nice pick.
That is a nice pick.
Yeah,
route runner.
I thought you was talking about the bus. I'm like, he retired.
Nah, give me Brock.
See, can we turn that fan on?
You in the middle, man. Yeah, that didn't help.
I ain't ate nothing all day.
Yeah, so
good right now. Nah, hold on. I don't want to get no Aaron Donald, so I'm gonna go.
Here's a sub for Scuba. Hey, let me just say this about Scuba. Scuba's pulling out. And we all know Scuba don't pull out of nothing. You know what I'm saying? So we know this ain't right.
I just ain't doing the Aaron Donald joint. I thought it was just funny because, you know.
Yeah, it was real funny. Like,
you know what I mean? But I just want to take another, super fast guy. I don't think, more speed. Give me Jalen Waddle out there. You know what I mean? I feel like he's fast.
Yeah, fast.
And he has hands. And he likes the deep ball. Thank you. I have the fastest team. Thank you.
Fastest team. Thank you. So, y'all excited about it? Y'all go watch it?
Probably
the Olympic flag football.
We all know Waddle gonna get hurt, right?
Bro, it's flag, bro.
I'm just saying he gonna get hurt. He always getting hurt.
You know it.
They gonna say my dude gonna get hurt. No man gonna get hurt.
What's his name? ACL tear. ACL tear.
That's football contact.
I'm just saying, like just running down the motherfucking field.
Tyreek. Yeah. What are you talking about? Tyreek gonna get hurt, bro.
When Tyreek gonna be hungry.
Do you think there's gonna be any non-NFL players that are flag players that make the team? Or you think
absolutely.
I
hope so. I pray.
Absolutely.
I pray that
niggas take that shit for granted. Like when they had that little pros versus Joe shit on NFL Network, the flag football teams beat the fuck out of those former pros. I know
that, but we're also talking about Nike, who's gonna be sending these players or whoever is like.
I'm just saying.
Somebody remember the quarterback. The USA quarterback,
he wants the
really
job.
Wants to play.
Yeah, and
he nice.
And pulling flags is like
it's different.
It's not easy.
Me and Marcus was talking about
especially when you got motherfuckers who could shift to being shifty and running fast. Like you gotta have people who are skilled out there.
Yeah, you gotta be nice out there, John.
You gotta have people who are skilled. I don't think just any NFL player could step on the flag field and be successful. All around. Yeah, they could run routes and catch the ball and score some points, but could they pull flags? And I don't think so.
Quarterback, what are you even talking about?
Pulling flags is a different machine. Oh, so let me ask you this, School.
Spinner was looking faster than you, B.
I was the quarterback. Where was I running? I was throwing the ball.
Say they come out with EA Sports presents college Olympics 2028 and got the flag on it. Is you buying it?
Am I buying what?
You buying the flag video game to play it?
Hell no.
So you ain't that hype about it?
No.
How would you grab the flags? That would be tight.
The whole thing is like they.
Oh
yeah, that's
pushing the button.
Yeah,
Scoop said, yeah, that'd be trash.
That'd be trash as hell.
Like for real, flag football, John, like streets.
On the game?
Remember NFL streets?
I play it.
Blitz. That's blitz. Like we
like
love blitz.
Remember that?
Because we got to hit a motherfucker.
Yeah, I love blitz.
Flag.
Love blitz. And that's what the game would be. Blitz
I play it.
Nah,
I'll give it a shot.
That would be tight though.
I
think
that
would be tight.
You gonna hit square and like so you would tell
you gotta be at a certain amount of time.
No, sir.
You might have to keep hitting it.
And then a motherfucker hit you with the hip joint. When they hit you with the hip joint,
if you don't hit the square at the right time, then you miss the flag.
And you know what you're gonna say? If this was tackle, I would have knocked your ass out.
Same thing they say in flag.
Yeah, same thing they say in flag. You want to play tackle, but in real life, you too old or you don't want to get hurt. But on the game, I'm gonna blast this motherfucker. You know what I mean? That's why they got the hit stick in man. You know what I mean? You want to hit a motherfucker. You want to go up to him and say, "Oh, gosh."
So this isn't gonna just start and end in the Olympics. It's gonna start in American.
It ain't even halftime yet.
Who's gonna open the league?
Nope. My thing.
Yeah, who's gonna open the league? Ice Cube gonna open a flag league.
That's
who knows.
72 points, Dre. You
right?
Goodness.
The Big Five.
Yeah, that'd be a good name, a good league.
I'm just saying it could be anything.
I can see Cube with like in partnership with Snoop Dogg.
Yeah, but I think his money's
fuck Snoop.
So is this only gonna be like a one only an Olympic team like every 4 years type thing?
Yeah.
DJ
but you know they'll have the
Trump
small Olympic trials and all that shit every 2 years, like they do every other sport.
And you think they'll send NFL players to do that?
NFL just signed yesterday. That's why I'm bringing it up. Like
they passed a rule to allow NFL players to
same thing the NBA
one player per club
per team.
Yeah.
But the whole thing is, I told y'all we could have been saving money all this time, putting it in the pot, but we can go all fly out to LA, go to a flag football game or a basketball game when the Olympics come in 28. We could rent a motherfucking house like we always do. We can rent it outside of the county.
What do we like?
Why
are you saying it like we can't do it?
Because I've been said it.
It's the first time hearing about it.
He said it months ago and months ago.
He said months ago and months ago. This is my first time hearing it.
For real? I thought I was with everybody when I said we need to start putting money together.
You was with everybody.
We were with everybody.
This is my first time hearing it.
No, you didn't hear it, but
y'all won't listen to me at all.
No, I didn't hear it.
You remember me saying we can get us a car, we can get a car service to where we ain't got to worry about the traffic. They know about the traffic. We can get to and from whatever event that we want to go to. I'll do track and field.
So LA 2028.
LA 2028.
So
I'm in.
We can rent a house. We can have if we save enough money. Huh?
Yeah, how you getting there?
We take the Rocktown plane.
This motherfucker.
How long is the flight?
We got the plane by this.
To LA is probably 6 hours.
Well, six and a half.
I can't never be my first flight.
Yes, it can.
I need at least a 30-minute joint.
Nah, that ain't fun.
He said
that ain't fun.
That's like to DC.
The longer you on the plane, it's the more fun you have.
About dying. No,
I'm just saying, dog. It ain't no fun. Dog.
Speaking of you hear King's Demand, they had to take 20 people off the other day. Got stuck. They had to send people up and take 20 people.
I just told TT last time we had this conversation. I think
I didn't say which one it was.
Nominator, Intimidator.
I told TT when because he just went. I told him with the Busch Gardens. I told him I think I'm at the point where my roller coaster riding days are over.
Been over.
Like I think I'm done with that shit.
Scuba said,
been over. Like I don't like getting on roller coaster. I'll get on them like whoever I'm with. I'm like I'll get on like 1 or 2 for you. Yeah, that's all I got in me. I spend this money all day. I go back. We can go play this game, that game. We can go to the pool all day. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can get on the rides. I wait right here. You know what I mean? But I get on 1 or 2. And like the first joint I ever got on King's Mean was the Grizzly.
Yeah,
the Grizzly. That was the first joint. But I was a teenager.
Grizzly give you a headache every goddamn time.
I was a teenager, and the first time I rode it, my eyes was closed the whole time. They say, "Yo, did you see that tunnel?" I said, "What tunnel?" I had to get back on it just so I could see the damn tunnel. I had my eyes closed.
My cousin Eric had his hands up going through that tunnel. Yeah. And I swear.
Yeah, it ain't that much room.
Oh, I keep mine up.
And Eric, he long.
I can see you riding like that the whole time.
Yeah, I do.
I can see you doing that.
I like to do white people stuff.
I don't even get on the Grizzly anymore, dog. I don't even get on the hurler. I don't even get on that hurler one because that's wooden too.
Yeah, the Wayne's World.
Wayne's World, yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
I got on that one. That was pretty cool. I ain't gonna say I didn't like
now,
that.
The Wayne's
take off fast too.
The Wayne's World one, it was wooden.
Yeah.
I love what they done. They went and cut it in half. So that they took half of it, threw it away, and then they attached the metal one.
Well, the worst ones are the wooden
ones. Start
ones.
off on like a little wooden one, and next thing you know, it just speeds up, and you want to like. I like you go from a wooden one to like down this little spiral drop. It's a real cool ride now. Like they done hooked that
really?
shit
They
up.
switched it up.
They done hooked it up real. And the way I love the way they kept the old ride and added the new ride to the old ride.
Yeah, I'm just done with that shit, man. I'm too old for that shit, man. I'm cool.
You ain't never too old for nothing. We about to jump out of a plane when we all turn 50.
Say, huh?
Yeah, we doing that when we're 50 because if we either want to take ourselves out and skip the second half, we're like, yo, that shit about to be bad. Or if we live, it's like Groundhog Dogs. If we live, we're like it's gonna be good.
How about
if we die, we're like, oh, shit about to be bad.
How about
anyway.
I just fly and keep flying to
I mean,
foreign
what you
countries?
mean if you die? Shit about to be bad.
That
You don't know. You dead.
Like, yeah, that was God telling us, like, yo, you ain't gonna see that shit. You ain't even want to be there for that shit.
I'm planning to go to Mexico this year. I'm planning to go to like 2 islands next year. I'm trying to go.
Well, you ain't going to fucking LA in 28.
I'm doing all that. I just said I'm in. I just said I'm in.
Sit down and have a meeting.
I think somebody should drive.
Go to LA, bro. We need to do this Olympics, bro.
I think somebody should drive.
Focus. Dre got too much other
Mark,
shit
you'll
on
do that once you Mark.
LA.
We take off a week before and we just drive out there.
Dude, market cash is some of his big.
So we would have to start like looking for the place right now.
Yeah, but
like the places for rent for the Olympics are already like selling out.
Up high.
They already selling out.
They know the Olympics coming. Yeah, but I ain't talking about close. I'm talking about like 30 minutes out. Like we do at Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah, just ride out.
And then have a car service. We can get us a chef, so we ain't got to worry about cooking nothing.
I ain't trying to do
if we did $100,
they ain't trying to live.
Every month, all the way up, we could save.
They ain't trying to do shit, America. At Brazil, Venezuela, all of our international folks. These motherfuckers ain't trying to do shit. Ike the only one. Dre just came back from Dominican Republic. You know what he went there for? He went there with $120, came back with $80. So I wonder what he did with that $40.
What are you talking about?
Talking about Dre's trip when he went to Dominican Republic. He went there with $120, came back with $80. I was like, what the fuck you do with that $40, Dre?
That's all he said. That's all he said he spent over there.
He spent $40 the whole time.
For real.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So for what? 40 over there gonna get you more than one though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
that's what I'm saying. So how many did you get?
I didn't get none. I told y'all niggas, man.
Lying, bro. Right. If you only spent 40, would you spend 40?
I didn't only spend 40. I spent plenty of money while I was over there, but not on no females.
So can you tell me what was a meal worth out there? Like if you went to like a restaurant, how much would you spend on the meal?
I can only compare it to where I'd be like Jamaica was.
Yeah, I want to talk about let me brag.
Jamaica was bad. Dominican's worse.
See, when I went to Jamaica scuba and Jamaican money, my bill came to me. It was $122,000.
What the fuck?
Not dollars.
And Jamaican money.
Yeah,
and Jamaican money. Now, to me, that was in American money. It was like $80.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I spent $122,000.
Yeah, bands, motherfucker. Don't ever say
you
nothing.
You know, Rico was with us, right?
Yeah.
And when you get over there, he cashes his money for Jamaican money. So you get 50s, 100s.
When he dropped the tip?
Thousands. Yeah. So he gave this girl a tip.
Yeah.
And he gave her 50. And was like, yo, you keep balling that.
Like, keep that.
Like,
keep
but
that.
Scuba let you know what a 50 is.
It's like
a
15
50 is like 15 cents. So why he think he bowling and throwing her a 50, you're like, yo, keep your change.
Oh,
he gave her 15 cents.
She gave that nigga the side look like a motherfucker, yeah.
Oh,
yeah, my bill was 60.
Yeah, like,
my bill was 60,000.
He was like, don't be bashful. You can keep that.
He was like, yeah, here that, take that, take that.
Yeah. Nothing.
It's a $50 bill in Jamaica is 15 cents in America, pretty much. Some shit like that.
That's crazy.
It ain't more than a quarter. I promise you that. It ain't
but
more
he
than
thought he was dropping big money on Shorty. Like, take that.
He was like, yo, I'm gonna ball that while I'm here. I'm gonna be tipping people 50s and shit. Blah, blah, blah. But them Jamaicans know that 50 ain't shit either. You know what I mean?
Well, what about the Dominican Republic then?
Nah, it's everybody hustling, like just like in Jamaica. That's what remind me of Jamaica. Like a motherfucker.
Did they have a KFC?
No, I'm saying, did you go get to eat? Like,
nah, I stayed. Like everything I ate was straight. Like they don't. I seen they cows. Y'all, them shits don't look like real cows.
What you eat?
I don't know what.
I don't know what they had on the resort.
I ate what they had on the resort. Yeah.
Okay,
And what was her name? What's it?
And what was her name?
I thought the food was pretty good at the resort.
She was on the resort.
So me and Mary joined the Travelers Club, which put us in the VIP. So we got to go to like the VIP buffet.
Yeah, I noticed he traveled with his hoe getter and shit.
So was it
Mary,
inclusive?
like
all inclusive.
He sent her out. He sent her out like, yo.
So what you spending $40 on?
I ain't spend $40 on
Stop
shit.
asking the question. You know what he spent the $40. He can't say it.
But you said
we're trying to get picked up. We're trying to get picked up by the Disney Channel. He can't say it.
I'm like, what you about to eat?
We got Disney
Channel. I ain't about nothing to eat.
No, the most money I spent was on the Travelers Club.
Oh yeah.
I joined the club.
The TC
out there.
I joined like with Marriott, so I can go to all of their resorts. And
when you was out there, right?
Yeah, while I was out there,
yeah, he was eating that diner.
But what I spent money on while I was out, we went on an ATV joint and we stopped at one of their little local market type joints where they sell marijuana, which was the drink they had us drinking most of the time while we was there. And they sold like homemade soaps and
are you getting better on
coffee
ATVs,
and chocolate?
You still nervous?
Oh, I was out that joint. It was raining. I was standing up on that joint and everything. I was out that joint having a good time.
Me though.
Not like
hey T, this won't nothing like it was in Jamaica where they like try to make sure everybody's safe and shit. Yeah. Like it was pouring down rain and it's like 30 of us in a line. And like they had people riding alongside that would be like, hey, every now and again. But for the most part, you was out there on your motherfucking own. Like it was a good time though.
TTS flip.
Yeah, this motherfucker got in trouble both times we were ATVs.
I scared Twan out in Vegas. I jumped a little path and came down in front of him because he was
scared to death.
No, he had me because we was going up the joint in Jamaica, and the mountain wasn't. I don't know how to say this shit. Like it wasn't set. Like as we were like rocks and shit was falling.
We were looking like some goats
down the mountain as we were going up. So like when you stopped, rocks and shit was moving underneath you, which was causing you to slide backwards. And TT in front of me, and he keeps stopping so we can get some distance between him and the next person, which is causing me to slide backwards. And I don't feel comfortable on this shit. I'm like, yo, please stop stopping.
He yelling at me.
He was scared. He was scared.
I'm like, Scuba, you know they got us in a path.
We in a mountain.
So everybody's kind of going like 15 miles per hour. So I just
cliff right there.
Yeah, dude, this is in Jamaica. This ain't America.
So Scuba, I would stop and just let everybody go, so that way I could just take off and ball out the whole time.
But I'm the only person behind him.
He stuck behind me, so he had to. At one time, I stopped on like a real steep shit,
just like this, and I'm sliding down.
But I didn't give a fuck.
I got my foot on the front and back brakes, and I'm still sliding back down the mountain. And I'm like, yo, T, go. And he just looked back at me and smiled. So I just gassed my shit and went around him like, fuck it, you go die on your own. If you and old girl want to die on that bitch, y'all go right ahead.
These are those moments when you go out with me, you forget I'm a white dude.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. I mean, 100%. You know what? That is the truest shit you ever said in your life right there. Because I'll be like, yo, why the fuck are you doing this? Now it makes sense. I forget. You're right. I've been hanging with you too long, and you did so much nigga shit. I forget you a white dude.
When we get out in those moments, I feel like I'm supposed to perform. I gotta hold it down for my people.
Oh man, that's crazy.
Yeah.
So what was scaring you more, the like the path going up the mountain, or the four-wheeler?
No, just the fact that when I had my foot on the other brake, I got my foot on one brake and the hand on the other brake. And my bike is sliding backwards.
Was that your first time on a four-wheeler?
Nah, but it's my first time riding one up a mountain in Jamaica where the shit, where ain't nobody
sliding down.
Yeah, like where ain't nobody there to help me if something go bad.
You know, whenever you wanted to take off, like
ain't no ambulance.
Yeah,
I know how to drive them motherfuckers.
Oh, when I came up, Scuba, they started yelling at me.
Oh no, they gave this nigga a whole speech.
They
don't stop and
all the Jamaicans came over there like
they gave this nigga a whole speech. You know what he said at the end? Like they literally talked to this nigga for like 5 minutes, telling him what he can't be doing and all this. And at the end of it, he was just like, "I'm just trying to have some fun, boss."
Yeah. Like
I'm just trying to have some fun.
That's wild.
Yeah, we try to live, motherfucker. Stop.
Yeah, fuck that.
They trying to tell you Jaguar.
You know how cheap it is probably to bury a body over in Jamaica.
Yeah, exactly.
Motherfuckers been they like we had to bury him for $3 million in Jamaican money. But it was $800 American dollars. We got off real good.
Dominican like motherfuckers let us know. They was like, yo, we can't let nothing happen to y'all. Like they watching us. Like if something happened to y'all, we fucked. Like that's the only way we make money. Call. The only way we make money is off tourism. So like if something happened to a tourist, we fucked.
I made that call for you.
Especially American.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I
they
called
just
over
lost,
like, yo,
they had
my
just
man
lost
Dre and his hoe get a murmur coming over there. You know what I'm saying? I need him to
you better chill. You better
and
chill.
I was like, he's got his $40.
You better chill on Murray.
He's got his $40. He's going to spend. Y'all hook him up nice. And they're like, oh, we'll get him like 8 for 40. I was like, that's what he'll take. Get him like 8.
I'm going next time.
He had 8 by 8.
You got plenty of 40s.
Yo, he had 8 by 8.
Yo, the joint up in the city. The joint they have up in the city had a boat party, and all the resorts have a different boat, and you could just go from boat to boat. Motherfuckers just out there partying.
Now, for the people at home to understand what boat is a woman's giner. So that's when he had a party where he was going from giner to giner. I just want y'all to understand what he was saying. So, he had certain slang. I want y'all to understand what he was. So speaking of, let's get off of that because, like I said, we're trying to get picked up by Disney. What's a question you wish more people would ask?
Question more people would ask.
Oh, ain't no Family Feud. Ain't no y'all tapping the sofa.
Oh, I thought you was asking Ike directly.
Any of y'all?
What is the question?
I figured it was gonna be Scuba's deep thought. Maybe this you might go deep diving with Scuba. What is a question that you wish more people would ask?
Like, do you need anything?
Hey,
no, enough people ask that. Enough people ask that
shit. Shit, I don't hear it.
I don't hear it. I gotta say, Dre, you.
I mean, no. You're right. I was thinking of asking that other people. Yeah, you're right.
I'm with Dre. Right. I'm with Ike.
Do I need anything?
I'm with Ike on that. Do you need anything? You wish more people just ask that. Do you need anything?
That's the last thing my boss says to me every time he comes to visit my store. You need anything from me?
Hell yeah.
Ain't that nice of him?
What
about you, Scoop?
Oh no, man. I guess it's kind of the same things, people ask anyway, but I would wish it would be more genuine. When somebody's like, hey, how you doing?
How you doing? From the heart.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. When y'all listening, some of y'all should start doing this. How you doing? And really take the time and really ask with sincerity. Ask care when you ask.
Yeah.
This is gonna be good right here. This is Dre. This is gonna be some.
Here we go.
Go ahead, Dre. Set them up. Go ahead, Dre.
I can't think of anything I want people to ask me more. But I guess more lines of school just been sincere. When a motherfucker asks you how you doing, they really care about whether
not just a quick response or something.
Yeah, because
so you just got
you know what I hate? I hate fake smiles. I'd rather you grit at me or not. So I'd rather people just.
I asked. What's the question? Was
he said, "What's the question you want to be asked for?"
Let me just role play this. What's the question you wish more people would ask? Let me tell you what I hate.
I don't have an answer to you.
So let's just move on.
I changed it to
I got other stuff.
I hate everybody.
I hate Wesley Snipes.
I hate white women because they white. They minus one.
Yeah,
I never said I hate white women. Y'all don't do that.
Minus one is saying you hate them.
I said what I said. And y'all can revisit that.
You should say some wild. You can say some wild shit.
But I've never in my life said I hate anybody.
No.
So interesting question. I think all three of y'all gonna have different answers. We all lived through the 90s. I want you to name, gun to your head, the one movie that defined the whole 90s for you. The movie you take out the 90s, that's your shit, that you can't live without, that's to you, like whenever you see it, like, yeah, that's my shit. I'm in the 90s.
The 90s.
That era. That, yeah, we were all teenagers.
It's got to be Boys in the Hood.
You were close to it.
No, that's why I'm sitting there like,
yeah.
No, I want to think this nigga was born in 87 or some shit.
I want no. I was
all right, you can just chill.
Yeah, I was like, nah, y'all got this
one. Hey, Dennis the Menace came out.
No, this is a good one right here. Y'all do your thing, man.
I don't know, Above the Rim, maybe.
Above the Rim was a good one.
That was the shit.
That's a good one.
Shit.
Because you was a baller. See, it's funny how you said that.
So I'm thinking
what
like
about
Boys.
Harlem Nights.
Harlem Nights was 80s, though. I think
it's set old style. It's a 90s movie, but it's set.
I still think it came out in the 80s something.
We can always look it up.
Yeah, we can always look it up
because my first thought was Harlem Nights. So if that's
Harlem Nights come out,
if it's 90s, I go with Harlem Nights.
You're supposed to be the movie guru. Not you. I'm sorry, Dre, for looking at you like that. You're supposed to be the 90s guru, the movie guru. When we go to facts.
I don't know the fucking.
If this was a Marvel movie, Scuba would
it wasn't Harley Davidson.
It came out in 1989.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I told you.
89?
Yeah, I looked up on top of my head.
So I guess I am the movie guru.
All right, so what other movies?
I remember convincing my mom to take us to see it. And when they got the cut, she looked at me. She's like, "What the hell? You don't got me to bring you out."
Dre about to say Titanic.
What about Bad Boys?
Yeah, that's good. 1996.
I didn't say.
I'm gonna say that's 96.
I said Harlem Nights second. I said Above the Rim first.
You did say I was. So
what about Above the Rim? What year did that come out?
I'm gonna go.
That's 90.
I'm gonna go with Boys in the. I'm gonna go with Boys in the Hood because it introduced the East and West Coast to each other. I'm gonna go with Boys in the Hood.
Ricky! That's what we really care about.
That's it. And tell me you can watch that today and still not tell Ricky to watch out.
So you think Boys in the Hood is better than Menace to Society?
Yes.
What about you, Ike?
Yes. But I think Above the Rim is better than all of them.
I would agree with that. But I don't know if it was a bigger impact that was said more about the decade.
No, it's to you. Impact to you.
So because Juice, Juice was a cultural phenomenon.
So are Juice was only grabbing at black cinema?
Yes.
There's nothing that Ike's a movie guru all around.
Give us a non-black cinema movie. A Bronx Tale. A Bronx Tale is a non-black movie.
Technically, it's black.
How the fuck is a Bronx Tale black?
Half the
Bronx. The Bronx.
Yeah.
Oh, who is it? The Bronx? Who's in the Bronx Tale that's black?
The black girl. The girl that beat up everybody.
He said the black people. I think he never seen. I don't think he know what
movie. The girl that he took out on the date. It was like a black.
That was one scene. Dog.
But it was still about the.
That's what I'm saying. Like just because they're not in it, it's not about their presence.
I think that was more of an Italian American movie than it was a black movie to me. Like I don't remember too much black in that movie other than them.
Okay, let me ask in Italian. Hey, Mark. Have you ever seen Bronx Tale? All right. Take whenever you do some research, let us know if you think it's an Italian movie or a black cinema. You did? Yeah. What is it? Is it an Italian movie?
I'm going Italian.
Okay, good.
Who was the director, Mark?
He's going with a mob movie. Huh?
Bronx Tale.
Bronx Tale. So
I think it's more of an Italian movie.
Yeah, if you want to go mob movie. All right, Dre finally get it right. Something right. That's just because Scuba ain't in. If I had my man in, if I had my man in, that shit wouldn't happen like that did. So that wraps that up. Lottery winners, Ike. So Ike had a question. Now Ike was telling me something. He said that a guy won the lottery and he didn't know how to handle it. So he went up to his girl and said, "Hey, I just if you won the lottery, what would you do?" And then pretty much if she said, "I don't want you," or whatever, that's how he was going to treat her. You know, girls would be like, we talked about it. Girls would be like, "Oh, just give me the money. I don't need you." Whatever. At that point, give me the ticket, or just give me $300,000 and let me go, or whatever. So, I wouldn't do shit, or I'll just leave. I'd go marry a king. You know, girls are. So, so it just so go ahead and reflect on that, Ike.
Nah, I just thought it was kind of funny, how like the man hit the lottery, and he gave her the choice of like, would you stay or would you leave, and would you take the money or whatever? And she chose the money. And then I think it was just a little.
Oh, it was a skit, but
a little skit or whatever.
The skits bring up interesting points.
Yeah,
talking
some
about it.
It's truths and everything. You know what I mean? But she chose the money, so he gave her $1. His only one was $2. But he found out, you know what I'm saying, where the true love lied.
Yeah. What about you, Scoob?
Me what?
So you hit for say a big lottery ticket with your girl. How do you handle that? Do you just include her? Do you ask her like the way that dude did?
Like how much money she wants or something like that, or as if she
like say, hey, what if you hit the lottery? How would you handle me? You know what I'm saying? What would you do with me? Would you give
if she won?
Yeah, if she won. Like that's a good way to handle it.
Like I already asked that question before. Like,
and what she said?
So she ain't gonna do nothing. It's my money too.
Oh, we spend this shit together.
You got a good girl, man.
Yeah, like that's exactly what it is. It's a good girl. Like she already told me she like it's my money too. Because the same way if I won, you know what I mean, she gonna get the same card to that account. But it's already understood that like we're gonna help the people when we want that we can agree on. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, your money, we ain't going nowhere. You was with me when I ain't have it. I'm gonna be with you when you got it, or I don't got it. The same thing. You know what I mean? She always say to me, if I hit the lotto, I would leave her. That's what she always say to me. See what I'm saying? But she always tell me that she don't, is out. I'm like, nah, I'm gonna give you a lot of money. Like to have, like I'm gonna give you money too. Like you ain't gotta depend on me. We both good.
There was also something that I had saw that they was talking about if a man won the lottery versus a woman winning the lottery, and how when a man wins, he wants to like do things for his girl and make sure she got everything she want to take care of the family, his family, her family, whatever it is that you do with the lottery winnings. When if a girl won, she'd be like, well, fuck it, I don't need a man now.
Well, I think there's plenty of evidence of women divorcing their husband or leaving their man because they lost their job. So I don't think the lottery is even, necessary to prove that point.
Right,
like,
right. I was just saying
I've
what
literally
I saw.
I've literally seen motherfuckers give interviews and say like he lost his job and then looked at me to pay a bill. Like he
took care of me for 18 years.
He took care of me for 15 years, and he knew that I wasn't paying bill, and he lost his job. So, motherfucker, so it's already that faction of women out there. Everybody would hope that they didn't marry somebody like that, but you don't know they like that until you in that situation. Well, you probably got some inklings that they like that, but you don't see you don't know what somebody's truly capable of until they show you.
Yeah, true.
Like
when they show you, better believe
it. You better believe it out though.
Yeah,
money bring the true person out.
But I said, motherfucker ain't gotta show me but once like that. Like if that's how you gonna carry it, leave me when I lose my job. Yeah,
that's a blessing for real.
That's one less motherfucker because with the stress of having to take care of you, it's probably one of the reasons I lost this motherfucking job. So
yeah. All right, so speaking about the 90s, we'll talk about one of the big stars of the 90s. We'll talk about Sean Diddy Combs. We're on week 2 of the trial. I'd like to thank Scuba and Suge for the way they handled it last week. This is a testy trial. Talk about this trial sometimes it can be almost as politics because there's so many different angles and beliefs and way you look at it. And some people see her as a volunteer. Some people see her as a sex worker or sex kingpin. Some see her as a sex slave. That was just the first week. I thought we handled that real well. Just to go over a couple recaps of this week. Of course, Kid Cudi took the stand. Don Richards from Danny D. Kane's took the stand. Pretty much they're saying brick by brick, the prosecutors are seeking to prove racketeering by proving that he just wasn't having a sexual acts by himself, that he used all himself, his companies, all his paid employees to be able to do all of his freak offs, which he was just, we'll get into the topic, but that's what they're trying to prove of why that's the racketeering of it, because it was a business to him because he used all of his business associates. We'll talk about the Kid Cudi situation. We'll break that down. I'll read about that when we get there. the Cassie came up a little bit more this week. And then Don Richard and the death threat. So I guess what we'll break down first is the Kid Cudi situation. First of all, he testified on stand. He dated Cassie for a while, and once dating Cassie, he didn't think she was any longer dating P Diddy, Sean Combs, and that he pretty much um said he believed Sean Combs broke in his home and threw a bottle from the Bronx Tale into his car and set his shit on fire and blew it all up in the garage, all over Cassie. Of course, there was the rumors. I don't know if they talked about it in the trial that, of course, he was one of the people. I think Cassie not testified, but someone said that he was hung upside down by Diddy on the balcony and all of that.
They didn't mention that in the trial.
Yeah, I don't think it came up in the trial.
Wale.
Yeah, but that's what I said. I heard he did 2 people, so that's why. So maybe that isn't the trial starts to prove what the rumors are true and isn't true. So, so on the Kid Cudi part, you're dating Cassie, you're thinking you got your nice little girl, you don't know what's going on. I'm guessing, and then or was Kid Cudi in the freak offs? How did all this happen? What's going on?
I don't think it was in the freak offs and stuff, because I remember they talked about how Diddy was calling like you messing with this dude who wear a dress and all this stuff. Like, I don't think he was really around.
Yeah, because if he was messing with Diddy, Diddy would probably like the fact that he was wearing the dress.
Probably.
Well, I think if Diddy was controlling the freak off part of it wouldn't have been a problem. When she went off and was on in a whole other relationship.
I think that was during. So I guess was supposed to be, in her opinion, one of their breakups.
Yeah, when she was done, but
see, a lot of the thing too is that what I realized is like they keep saying freak off parties, but a lot of the times it would just be them 3. You know what I mean? Like her, Diddy, and the escort.
Whoever they hired.
Yeah, and it's not really a big party, but she did. You know what I mean? She was referring to that. Really, that's just a threesome.
I'm talking about the part where he had people bringing up the oil and having it warmed up
like
in
big party
in the sink, like the big party.
Yeah, big party. But it sounded like
he had them warming the oil.
I think they did more one-on-one. Like what I meant was like they did more of just her and him and calling the escort. They did more of just 3 people than they did actually involved in a lot of people.
Any nigga that rubbed another man's semen on his nipples is guilty.
Yeah,
fuck that
Who
shit.
the fuck did that?
Diddy.
Another guy's on it.
Yeah, Cassie do it.
Cassie would transport it from one man to Diddy.
I haven't been really paying much attention to
this nigga said he like other men's semen on his nipples, man. Something wrong with you,
man? That is disturbing.
But this is the thing. But just because he's a freak like that means he's guilty of forcing Cassie to do that stuff. Like Suge humbled me a little bit last time we talked about it.
She ain't here tonight.
Yeah, she ain't here tonight. So my whole point, like, you know what I mean? Like I can understand.
Well, she got a different perspective. She has a daughter.
Yeah, and that's what she said. And like, but she said,
Dre has an 18-year-old daughter too.
I'm just saying I can't come at you like that.
No, and that's what my stance on Cassie is.
Well, Ike has a 21-year-old niece.
It's mixed on the sense
that Diddy wouldn't make it to the motherfucking stand.
I think there was different stages of her mindset. I think at some points that she was complicit in what was happening and was helping set it up. I think at some point she felt fearful for her life and like she was being taken advantage of.
Especially if they don't want to do it every damn time.
I feel like there were certain times where she was getting her ass whooped and was truly a victim. I think there's multiple things can be true at once. So I ain't even going. Like I can't speak to her mindset.
It was testified
at any given time, like because that shit literally can change.
But Cassie's mom testified on stand this week that there was one time when Diddy found out that she was dating Cudi, that Diddy called and demanded 20 grand from Cassie, or he was going to release some sex tapes of her, and the whole family was distraught. And of course, imagine that.
But he should have done it. Yeah, he should have done it because she would be a celebrity.
Oh, she paid.
If he would have did that, she would have had like 100 million. Could have started shit like
Kim Kardashian. But Kim Kardashian became a celebrity because her sex tape was so well planned. Like
It was just so well played.
It was so professional. It made her sing. Awesome. Yeah, it put the pussy on a pedestal. Awesome. Yeah, it put the pussy on a pedestal. It wasn't too freaky. She didn't do nothing too crazy.
That thing was great.
Yeah.
I'll go look it up today if I can find it. I'm trying to tell you that. Yo, I was in love with Kim for a very long time.
I was going to say me too.
I'm trying to tell you,
always look fake.
Huh? The boy Ray,
Ray
said
dude,
that on
you
real
knew
nice.
That was and then like we never had nobody like to see the undergarments them billionaires wear like that shit had diamonds and shit and like we pulling off them little 5 for $12 Victoria's Secret her shit probably cost much as my car. Like hold on, bitch, can I take these drawers with me when I go? I can get a couple $100 for these shits.
Man, right.
Yo.
So Crazy Trial, 1990s. That's what made me come up with the question of what movie defined the 90s. And I guess Diddy probably defined
Carlito's Way.
Is he the biggest musician, producer?
No, y'all see
music mogul.
Somebody say New Jack City?
Yeah,
that's
nobody
90s,
said
right?
it.
Nobody said New Jack
that's
City.
the 90s. New Jack City is definitely Nino Brown. Baby.
Living just enough. For the city I'm living, just for the city.
Wesley, Ice-T. Hey,
where my boy at?
Dre had you.
Who was that? Who was that singing at the Borough? T. Pop quiz. Like who was that group singing at the Borough? Singing that song?
I used to know this because that is a pop quiz question.
How y'all ain't say New Jack City? That's just like
because we had other stuff to say.
That was Levert.
But what movie did y'all even pick?
I was
that
thinking
was Levert.
What movie did you pick?
Above the Rim.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was Levert.
What Dre pick? Brooklyn Vampire.
She said,
"Yeah, oh, I'll take that. That was my shit."
Yo,
shut the fuck up.
Sometimes evil
is good. Oh yeah, when Eddie looked at my boy and said, "Shut the fuck up,"
he said, "Sometimes evil is necessary."
I'll ride with that.
What about Coming to America?
I'll ride with that.
That was in the 80s.
It was at the 80s?
Yeah, that's gonna be the 80s.
I love that movie though. You sure that's the 80s?
Yeah, that was
that's gonna be 88, 89.
You don't want to look it up?
That's gonna be 88, 89.
That's what I'm saying. You keep questioning these dudes.
I ain't never seen it.
They said what it was.
When it came out, I love the damn movie.
I don't know. I can't tell.
It's definitely gonna be 88.
I mean, Dre did say he was a guru earlier. I posted that joint.
The guru.
I mean, I ain't even wrong.
Living.
Just enough. Nah, he right. 1988.
88.
Yeah. Dre is.
They that joint old.
Just let your soul.
I've seen that.
Nah, hit it, Dre.
I've seen that movie 1,000.
All right, so what about the 5 Heartbeats?
5 Heartbeats. That came out in the 80s too. That was like 88, 89.
The Temptations didn't. I can tell you that. That joint like 2099. I know it was at the end.
For he know that 5 Heartbeats is one of my favorite movies.
Oh, when that come out,
89, like 89.
Leon ain't look that old.
Is there a heart in the house
tonight?
Stand up.
Let me know. Let me know that you understand. Is there a heart in the house tonight?
You got to have
love.
Huh?
You got to have
love.
Is a house for love.
And I've learned
that it don't take much to break.
Y'all
trying to tell you.
That's my best music in a movie.
I watched it
hands down. Fuck what you saying. Temptations. Oh, whatever. The best music in a movie.
Leon is David Ruffin was my
if you want me to give you competition,
baby, stop running around. Baby, stop running around with me, baby.
When I was just a young boy, still playing with my toys, with the boys,
I tell you, nobody come see you.
He trying to riff like me.
So let me get Dre for music. It ain't gonna be music album, but music scene. Okay. I'm coming back with Scuba.
All right.
Let me go with "I Wanna Sex You Up" with Nino.
Got
his brother's girl stripping for him while he got his girl in his arm.
There's still
and
no
he
better.
told her,
I'm saying there's no better musical movie
that's
about
my
music
part right
in
there.
it
Get the
than
fuck
the 5
out
Heartbeats, man.
Yo, you saying like so? You think that?
No, the best music scene when he jumped down in
the crowd.
Yeah,
but I got that one. I got that one.
He make her come all
I got that one beat with David Ruffin kicking the mic. He ain't even supposed to be there.
Yeah. He
came on stage and kicked the mic to him.
It was mad.
Hold on. What about when they did the fake fight on the joint and started ripping each other's clothes off? Nice like this, I wish. Come on, man. Don't play with me, man. Don't play with me.
The best music scene is on Dirty Dancing with my man Patrick Swayze.
The baby
Pick her up.
Oh yeah, that's it.
And he's
now had the time of my life.
We watched those movies.
Felt this way before.
Yes, I swear.
I'm not putting
it's the truth.
We're not putting Dirty Dancing in this
category.
like
we don't
doing
do right to
We're not putting Dirty Dancing up there with 500.
Hey, Pat was a grown man trying to get baby. Baby wasn't number 16.
Hey, he gave her abortion and everything.
God,
he was hitting all the young girls.
As a kid, I didn't know that's what was going on. As growing up, when I realized I was watching abortion, I watched that movie over and over again. I was like, damn, I'm watching abortion. I watched 50 abortions a week when I was a kid.
Abortion? You mean,
I didn't even realize it.
You mean pedophiles?
Yeah.
No, you said watching abortion.
When the girl was sick.
You mean she actually had an abortion?
They gave her an abortion. I didn't realize why she was sick in the bed. Now, growing up, that's like when you grow up realizing Tommy's job was a drug dealer. Like you just learn certain shit when you grow up. Like growing up, learning how cool the fucking Golden Girls was.
He was a cool grown up.
The Golden Girls cool as shit.
Yeah.
Who was that?
The Golden Girls.
Oh yeah.
They cool as fuck. Like you can hang with them all day.
Older girls was cool as shit.
Well, Ike couldn't because Ike be in the back fucking Blanche all fucking day.
The one with the red hair ain't the Blanche.
Yeah, Ike would be tearing Blanche ass up. Hey, tell your mama come back here, Blanche.
Which girl won't gonna let no black man in the house?
Sophia.
The older one, yeah. She won't gonna let
no
black man in the house. They never had
a show where one of them dated a black dude?
They had a show where they had to check her.
Well, she was almost about to date a black dude?
No, she was being a little, she was like profiling a black dude. And they had to straighten her out.
I remember when my Aunt Cynthia bought a black dude home.
Thank you for being a friend.
Did she inspire you? Did she inspire you?
Nah, it was just weird because my Aunt Cynthia don't even got the look, the feel, nothing. So what happened?
That's my jump.
You're a friend and a confidant. Okay. Thank you for being a friend.
Golden Girls or 227?
Golden Girls.
Golden Girls.
Yeah, Golden Girls.
Ike.
I don't even know.
Ike's Jack Ripper.
Jack
Tripper.
227. It's got to be 227.
That's the name of the show.
Yeah.
It's got to be 227.
Golden Girl.
Golden Girls.
Got to be 227.
Golden Girls still in
Syndicate. It ain't big if I don't know it.
Golden Girls is in Syndicate right now.
Yeah. So 227.
I'm talking about on 4, 5, 6,
Golden Girl's still jumping.
Everybody's pumping Golden Girl.
The fact that you don't know
227, who played
it's more about you like like the folks you grew up around than anything because like that's
Golden Girl show my age too, bro.
I know. I'm just saying. Not to know
Scuba showed his age when we asked what was the '90s movie.
Yeah, I told you
he bowed out of that conversation.
Yeah, I definitely bowed out of that joint. Like, but I still, you know, what I mean, I watched 90 movies.
So 227 went off the air before we was like born, but they showed it all through our childhood.
My 90s movie.
You never seen Amen?
No. You never seen
my
Amen?
90s movie. I'm going with
motherfucking
Rocky.
Yeah, watch
that's old.
Because without Rocky, you would have none of this shit.
Man, fuck Rocky.
Yo, Rocky was hard. Yo, Rocky.
Yeah, I'm going with Rocky fucking Balboa.
Was one of the best action
guys. Italian fucking stallion.
Stallone is one of the most
knocked out Apollo fucking.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah. Rocky's one of the most
Adrian.
Rocky's one
you said like he couldn't act.
Yo, he beat Clubber Lang.
But you like
Can you beat Clubber Lang?
Switch up like that.
Clubber Lang
first shit from him I like.
Fuck you up.
Tuscan like.
Hey, time out. Or if you don't want to give me Rocky, because I know you want me to take black cinema, I'm taking my man Axel Foley. I'm taking Axel Foley.
Man, listen, all right, check it out. No, all of that. What's the movie name?
Another 48 hours.
Because hold on, the first Beverly Hills was in the 80s.
Huh?
The first Beverly Hills was in the 80s.
Then I'm stay
the second one was in the 90s.
Rocky's in the 80s too.
Yeah, the first.
I'm still getting
What's
Rocky
the movie
3. I'm
name
getting Clubber Lang.
Just the Last Dragon.
That's the best movie of the 90s.
That's in the 80s.
That's 80s.
Baby.
That's 80s too.
Bruce Leroy. That's what he said. Bruce Leroy.
Show enough.
Or Titanic. I'm
That's
telling you.
Robert Townsend.
Now Titanic was 2000, wasn't it?
Maybe.
Or 99. It came around.
Scarface was 80s also. 80s was a good 80s. 80s was a good
Everybody was on that powder act.
All she had to do was
do
some space on that damn thing. That
if you want to go white cinema, Usual Suspects.
Yeah, that's Ike's favorite movie.
Hell nah. What's the surfboard movie with Keanu Reeves?
Yeah, Patrick Swayze.
Yeah, Patrick Swayze.
Point Break.
Huh? That's 90s,
They
right?
just did a remake of that movie.
Yeah, I don't like remakes. I like the originals. Speed. Huh? Speed. With the bus. That
first
was
time I see Speed. First time Speed changed. I was like, that was a.
Neither one of those movies are better than Usual Suspects.
What about Scream?
Usual Suspects is better than every movie we said.
Cruel Intentions, nigga. Cruel Intentions.
Cruel Intentions.
That's a 90s
Scream
movie.
was always like, bang them in the face, bang, bang, here, Dre, bang, bang, bang.
About college, high school and college kids, man.
Higher learning.
That's what I'm saying. We said white cinema. Like higher learning,
yeah,
I like that.
Right. That's why
Remy.
When
the Remy,
but it ain't better than Usual Suspects.
Hold on, is that the one with the kid?
That's the one with. That's the one with Kaiser Sose.
Like, yeah, that's when the dude acts fucked up all movie, and then he's the main
killer.
Was he
the friend that was claiming the friend?
He was in the police station telling the story about Kaiser Sose. Come to find out, he is Kaiser. He was in the police station telling them exactly what he did for the entire movie.
All the stuff in the background,
shit,
behind him,
making the story
under the cup, under the cup.
Man,
that was crazy.
If you ain't seen it, you need to see it.
That's crazy. You never seen that?
I seen it, man.
Straight you up and walk straight at the end like Kaiser Sose. Like it's been referenced.
Now, you know what? Is that how basically? Is that where Scary Movie got that from with the cop?
Yeah.
Then Duke.
That's where they got that.
That's where they got that from.
He always know.
I know it's something.
Scuba is the cinema king. Cinema king.
Cinema King,
Marvel champ. What y'all want to know about the new Marvel movie coming out? Scuba can tell you about it because he's already read the comic.
So what's the next Marvel coming out? Would be the
Fantastic Four.
Fantastic, yeah.
He can tell you how they got here and everything.
Superman coming first, though. I think, ain't it?
I don't need to, did that joint say July earlier? I think it
said July 24.
Yeah, because Superman is like July
Superman
1st,
gonna be a beast.
Fine.
Superman. Now let me ask you a question. When I say give me a name,
Superman beat all that.
When I say Superman, who do you think of?
Christopher Reeves.
Henry Cavill.
All right.
Damn.
Dean Cain.
Oh, he better not give it to Dean.
Dean Cain. Or Smallville.
I would have to say Christopher Reeves too. He's the only name that I really know.
I'm going Shaq Diesel.
I don't know who Henry Cavill is.
Man of Steel.
Yeah. I'm going Shaq Diesel.
Dwight Howard.
Nah, don't do that.
Yeah, he been the fakest super the one to say that claim that.
Didn't LeBron win Shaqtin' the Fool of the Year this year?
Shaq
the trophy.
Shaqtin' the Fool.
Yeah, Shaqtin' the Fool for all the
maybe not.
Nah, I think I read that the other day.
I know the Superman faces. I don't know their names.
So can I ask y'all this? Like, go back to what TT said. Who do y'all think like the fans will vote on as the number one? Henry Cavill or Christopher Reeves?
Yeah,
Christopher Reeves.
You think it was?
I think it would be a line based on how old people are. But even some young people still
we
go
were
Reeves.
with like the effects.
But see, that's the thing. They like Reeves too. They like Reeves because he was also the biggest Superman they had till today.
Also, the fact that he got paralyzed.
He was 6'4", but now he's 6'4".
Well, also the dude
he got
paralyzed.
He got
paralyzed.
He got kicked.
Nah, he fell off the horse.
Fell off the horse. Yeah.
But then he started walking. Like he had that little surgery. Like he stood up again or some shit. But he took like a step.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's
I mean, he's Superman, so I believe him.
Superman.
Yep.
Christopher Reeves is still Superman to me.
Yeah, he's the most loved one. I think he did them 3 movies. I remember all those movies. That one was terrible graphic. You try to go back and watch it.
He was the worst in shape.
That's what I said. It's amazing. Like he held a little piece of green glass and we're like, oh shit, that's kryptonite. Like
1978.
Like,
yeah, back then.
He was the worst in shape.
When he flew around the world and made it go in reverse, that shit
was the type. I like that though. He had to save Lois Lane. Like Lois Lane ain't dying.
Have you seen him?
Let me show y'all one of my powers.
Seen this shit? It's crazy, dude. Like when we grew up thinking like this movie.
That's why I'm like, they always say Flash. Go back in time. So can Superman. He let you know I can rewind the earth. I don't need.
Dude, nobody else can do that.
Yeah, nobody's
like that's why when you make a movie, I love Batman.
Yeah,
love him.
Yeah.
But who am I to know Batman ain't nothing for Superman? How you make a whole movie off something that ain't even possible?
Yeah.
Superman will walk in there, grab whatever suit he got or whatever helmet he got, whatever car he got, crush it, boom, 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 and then just throw him away.
That's
like
why
he does any other human.
That's why they made it
You know
as where he was trying to talk to him. So Superman got there and he like, hey, hear me out. You know what I mean? Because we know he could have speed blitzed, all right, and flew back to Lex like, yo, give my mom, bro. Like, here go his head. But he went over like, hey, I'm trying to talk to you. So I thought the same thing. I'm like, why would they try to pin
nothing
Batman?
there to me.
Like, yeah, he would. Because in the animation, it was kind of like when they met too, Batman was throwing everything he had at him. But in the animation, it wasn't nothing happening. Like he threw the gas at him, tried to disappear. Superman was just like flying through all that shit. Yeah. So they kind of took that.
I never watched the movie because I'm like, what could I be watching here? Like, there's nothing that they can do to Superman.
Yeah, he beat
the way they did it in this movie.
Kryptonite.
He had Superman.
But Batman ain't got kryptonite.
I'm just saying that he would have to find a lot of it.
He got it.
Yeah, in the one.
How the fuck?
That's what I said. That's what
you
gotta have built. Hey, hold on
now.
Hold on now. The number one
kryptonite gas.
The number one detective in the world is Batman. That's the number one. So and he's a billionaire. So he's gonna find whatever he wants. He is smart. He has a genius intellect. So that's one thing about him. Like he's all like kind of like Tony Stark.
He ain't Tony Stark.
That's what's tricky about Tony Stark. Remember when Tony Stark
would make an alternate kryptonite.
Remember him and Captain
America? Take off the suit. What are you? Yeah.
Take off.
He said a billionaire
playboy,
entrepreneur. Yeah.
But your ass ain't nothing but serum running through your fucking body, bro.
I call this.
I thought that shit was the best fucking line ever.
Yeah.
Take off the suit, what are you?
I still got like
philanthropist. Motherfucker, what you saying, cuz?
So yeah, that's what he did.
What is you
like
saying?
He found
I'm him.
So what's the?
I'm that dude.
So Scuba, you got the balls to ask the easy question. Who's the best Batman?
The best Batman ever to play that role?
Because I can't. I
have one and
there's
the one
I
only.
Don't like. There's one I never watched.
The one and the one only Christian Bale.
I watched
Christian Bale. Dark Knight, Batman Begins, and what's the third joint? You got Dark Knight Rises, the one with the Joker. Yeah, the Dark Knight. That's the Dark Knight Rises. With the one with the Joker is what? The Dark Knight, and then the first one, Batman Begins.
Yeah,
Christian Bale, man.
He did kill that.
He's the best. Now, the one that actually looks like Batman out of all of characters that played him,
like Batman.
no, that actually looks like that actually looks like the animation character. Yeah. Ben Affleck. He's the only Bruce Wayne. He actually looks like Bruce Wayne.
Now, I would disagree with that. The 70s Batman looked the most like Batman.
Nah, I can't get it.
He had that jawline.
Man, when you thought about Ben Affleck,
whack ass suit he had on, man.
Come on, bro. Ben Affleck had the square joint.
He did have the square joint.
He had a square jaw.
But that's Ben Affleck square. Like,
what about Michael Keaton, though?
That's my Michael Keaton is a fucking beast.
He had a leather suit on. That joint was shiny. He couldn't even move his neck in that joint for real.
Yeah.
Michael
Keaton. Well, they played him because they made it more like
each one had
childish with the Riddler.
No, that's
like it was.
I like the villain.
That's how he does. He's the animator.
Dude. No, hold up. What you
that
say?
Shit was more childish with the Riddler.
No, that's a different.
That was different. No, we're talking about this Batman versus Joker. But it was still a Burton.
Jack Nicholson,
I think the Jack Nicholson.
Yeah, Jack Nicholson.
Now he killed that shit too.
No, I think.
Have you ever danced with the devil in the pale moonlight?
I think Christian Bale, and I mean, I didn't mind. I didn't mind Affleck, honestly. I didn't mind.
Yeah, Affleck would look just like him.
And he had that talk, that tone too.
Well, Christian had the best tone.
He beat up Superman.
Fuck Affleck. I don't like Affleck one.
Batfleck is what they called him.
Yeah, I don't fuck with him. I don't fuck with him. Well, who you taking, Affleck? Because he had that big suit and shit. I ain't fuck with you. Taking him or you taking RoboCop?
Wow.
Oh,
they just redid RoboCop.
You talking about RoboCop or Batman? You said RoboCop or Batman? I'm taking Batman. He gonna invent a piece of tech to flick on RoboCop, shut that whole goddamn suit there. Yeah, just shut his whole shit there, spray paint his little eyes, and disappear on him like you in my world, bitch. Yeah, I gotta go with Batman, man.
Throw one of them damn.
RoboCop is a beast now. But Batman, any regular super, like, you know what I'm saying? Any regular people, RoboCop was just a little enhanced. Batman's gonna beat you.
Well, RoboCop's leg open up and that shit pop out, when that piece pop out, and he just like, do you want me? You're like, man, this
Batman and threw the joint down and disappeared already. Boom.
Mm-hmm.
You know you can't take your eyes off. They look like this, look back, this motherfucker gone.
RoboCop don't got eyes. He's running off sensors anyway.
Got the sensors.
Yeah,
that's
his
what I'm
eyes
saying.
are there for looks.
That's why they be like, who would win between Iron Man and Batman? I always choose Batman because he's gonna flick on that suit, a little piece of equipment, and shut his whole shit down. That's it. Quick.
So Michael Jackson or Prince?
Oh, Michael Jackson.
The motherfucker.
That's a hard one.
The king of pop.
Michael Jackson all day.
King of pop, baby.
That's a hard one. I mean, I
cried, bro.
I listened to more Michael's music, but that's a hard one.
I cried.
I don't think it's an easy pick.
King of pop. I ain't heard King of nothing from
How it
Prince. I love Prince too. But
Prince was the first one to show these.
Do you remember
how we used to talk?
Prince was an OG in the game. He taught a lot of these young niggas how to own their shit.
Do you remember us holding hands? I'm trying to tell you, man.
Yeah,
that dude, Mike, man.
Billie Jean?
The reason why I go with Mike is because Mike was
doing
the thing. Yeah, you went through decades of Mike.
How
from
about
9 to 50 something of music.
You're not gonna get. I'm not gonna sit here and argue against Mike's.
But what about Prince? What about Prince coming back and hitting Diddy during trial?
I got him,
bro.
Prince,
that's crazy. That is wild.
Yeah, how y'all feel about that?
He was like, he really was saying that he was scared of Diddy.
Yeah, he's saying that's why he didn't say nothing. He was alive. He said I was too scared to.
Was he at the? He was at the parties.
Yeah, he said he.
I seen it. I thought it was fake.
He gave full description. They said what was amazing about his tapes is his descriptions gave. I was at this party. I seen these people. You could go in this room and the sofa was red. He knew what he had to say because he knew like the shit with the cross examiners, but he's making that up. But he gave so many specifics to where they couldn't cross examine it because it was.
Yeah, I don't know what y'all talking about. I missed that.
Yeah, they hit the. I thought it was fake.
Dude, they played a tape where Prince during the trial, where Prince said, I was too scared to say something. I was alive, but if I was to die, this tape needs to be sent out and he needs to be looked at, blah, blah, blah. And he mentioned how Diddy told him, he's like, you're Prince, but I'm still Diddy and I can pretty much get you never seen and some shit. Like, talk. This is in the tape. Prince's words.
That's crazy.
And Prince has nothing to win or lose by this. And he gave. And everything he said, no one's been able to rebuttal anything he said. And he pretty much said he's seen so much shit at those parties, and he's upset that he never saved anybody and all that shit. Like, you should definitely go. You be checking shit out. You should go definitely investigate that shit. That's crazy.
I try to catch up on it each morning. I try to catch up.
Yo, when you got a ghost at your trial, that shit. He started yelling.
They said Diddy was going.
He's going off. Because when Prince started yelling. Diddy started smacking the table. He stood up and was like, that's a lie. That's a lie. And his lawyer grabbed him and was like, you need to sit down, calm down. And Diddy was like, because they've been bragging how Diddy's been cool the whole trial. They're doing everything right. But Diddy lost full composure during this tape.
I want to know how he explained that video of him saying it's my birthday and the dude in the background yelling, ah!
Oh, yeah. And didn't he make like a little face out?
Yeah, he just looked like he said that's just whatever. And like it kept going like it won't nothing. Yeah, and you in a bathrobe. Yeah, and it's a dude screaming in the background.
Motherfucker always in a bathrobe or some shit.
Damn, dude. Like,
that's your boy.
That's what I'm saying.
Fucking bad boy for life.
It's like motherfuckers can't be great at something and not do some dumb.
But see, that's the thing. We was all growing up thinking bad boy meant hard. You know what I mean? Like bad dude get in trouble. Hard. Nah, that ain't. Yeah, it meant that like whole time Diddy was talking about some. I'm a bad boy. Like
can't nobody take care of pride. Yeah, can't nobody hold us down. Enough, bro. Oh no. We got to keep on moving.
He said broken glass everywhere.
If it ain't about the money, puff, I just don't get. I'm a good fella, fly guy, sometimes wise guy. Yo, them dudes. I love when Mace be Cam asked Mace something about.
And all he do is just laugh.
What was the name? It was like some like crazy name, like pretty much like some killer name. They asked Mace. He said, "What happened?" But it was kind of like funny where y'all seen Have y'all been watching Godfather Harlem? when they said the Big Dick Jimmy comes in to make people talk. And I
Absolutely.
think they was trying to say it
I
was
did
some
see that.
type of dude like that.
Mhm.
So Cam asked Mace was like, "What happened when he came around?" Mace was like, "I Cam, I ain't never seen him." Yeah, but
Mace just laugh at
yeah,
everything.
but Testified tried to Puff Daddy or some dude. I think that
A corrective rapist. That's what we're
pretty much, yeah, get motherfuckers straight. Yeah.
That shit wild.
Yeah, they showed the testifies where he picked out one dude he wanted, and Cassie was like, "You want me texting to talk to him? I'll open him up to it." I was like, "This shit is crazy."
Yeah, my motherfucker definitely gonna do some time. I don't know if he's gonna get convicted of everything
Oh,
because, like,
Yeah,
the prosecutor's
not everything.
job, I mean, the defendant's job is just to create the shadow of a doubt, and I think they done that with a
Well,
lot of the shit that Cassie had to say and other people had to say because they ain't got to prove his innocence, just the shadow of a doubt.
One thing you're looking at is you're looking at it, and I think you're looking at it from like reality, but the reality is also too it's a Fed charge. Fed charge is with like 87% conviction.
84, something like that.
Yeah, he's gone.
Yeah,
And then
they've
for the
been
charges
doing-
he's getting charged
No,
for,
I think they conviction
But
is-
it mean 84 mean they do miss
No,
them.
I think it's higher.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
they should hide at that.
No, it's like
that's what I'm saying. It's a Fed charge, so
I
he's
think
gone.
it's higher than that.
I mean,
Let me see.
like nobody
I think
thought.
it's 90s.
Nobody
I
thought
think it's in
Bill
the 90s.
Kelly.
I do think it's in the 90s too.
Yeah. So,
Feds don't pick up cases that they think they're gonna lose, but they do
so he's
lose.
gone.
But they do lose.
He's gone.
That's what I'm saying. I think he's gonna get convicted of something, but I don't think they're gonna get him for everything. I don't.
So let me ask you: after knowing everything that he did right now, after knowing it, I could give you one rapper who you got picked to for the rest of your life. Who you listening to? The whole Bad Boy collection, the whole album, Biggie, The Locks, Diddy, Mace, everybody, or
Approximately
versus Bow Wow.
like
Cut it out. I'm still
Who
taking
you
him.
taking?
You said the locks. That's all that need to be said. Biggie
I
in
said
there.
that for a reason. So you still running with Diddy and Bad Boy
I'm still running with the locks
over Bow Wow
because
collection.
Yes.
What about you, right?
I don't think
taking Diddy over Bow
Biggie.
Wow. BIGGIE.
This is how we do.
All right. Well, I think we all know.
After I shits
even
on the
Bow Wow
bitch.
can't get picked over.
he
My
said after
man.
I shits on the bitch.
You know I shits on the bitch.
You know I shit on the bitch.
All right, that was a real fun week. I think we got a lot talked about. Scuba, we got something to do. We got real quick. We need some deep diving with Scuba to get us ready for the week. What you got for us?
Man, that's on the spot right there.
But you know it's coming,
You know what I'm
man.
saying?
Like this morning, like one of my employees came in about 45 minutes late. I went up to him. I was like, "Yo, dude, where you been at? We had a wreck on the lot. We've had all our cars hit. We needed you here on time."
Yeah.
He said, "Nobody called me." I said, "Dude, your schedule called you. Like your schedule told you to be
We
here."
got to call to see if you're going to be on
I
time.
ain't confirming you.
We got to call you to say, "Hey,
appointment.
be on time today."
He said, "You're right. I'm sorry." I'm like, "That's a fake shit too." But at least I got a fake
right.
apology out of. I was like, he's like, "Yeah." He's like, "No one told me." He said, "I'm like, motherfucker, there's a schedule. It says 9:00. Be the fuck here." So yeah, Scooby, your deep thoughts for the week.
Oh man,
Deep diving with Scuba. Everybody get your snorkels on, get your fins on, get your 6-inch, 5-inch swim trunks on. Go ahead and get comfortable, jumping off the hammock, rolling over and getting into the water, letting that water drip all over your body.
We a little shallow this week.
Get that water dripping all over your body.
But just like I would say, give yourself quiet time each day to get in touch with your deepest, wisest insights.
And that man said he got put on the spot and came with some fucking knowledge. Kick it again, Scoop.
All right. So he said, kick it again, Scoop. Give yourself quiet time each day.
Quiet time.
To get in touch with your deepest, wisest insights. You know, like basically you got to take time sometimes just to reflect on your life or how your day went, how you want to feel. Like that's how you get more control of your emotions and stuff, or the things that you're doing and the things that you do have control of or don't have control of. You know what I mean? Like sometimes it's just nice to sit there, collect your thoughts. If you're not in a good mood, this is how you get in the mood. So like just think about different things in different ways. You know what I mean? Because life is hard, and you got to have that time for yourself more than you got to have time for everyone else all the time.
Now, how you when you find this good time of the day that you get this quiet time?
Or when I'm driving.
You drive.
Yeah, when
you
you
keep
driving.
music on and stuff, or you get
I
everything
can have
quiet?
music playing in the background.
Oh, so you can isolate.
Yeah, like I can isolate. Just I'll be driving and just thinking about like that's when I'm taking my quiet time most of the time. Or when I go outside, sometimes it's, smoke. If I go out there, that might be the time I do it. Like if I'm out there 15 to 20 minutes, sitting out there, I might do it then. But it's important, what I mean, for your psyche. It's important.
Yeah, so you can benefit. A lot of shit that's free to you is some of your biggest benefits,
Yes.
and that quiet time that you can take advantage of every day. Take advantage of it. So, tip from Scuba, deep diving with Scuba. We appreciate it. I'm pretty much done for the night. I'm gonna let the guys take y'all out. Go ahead, fellas.
Thanks y'all for coming through, listening to the crew.
Oh yeah,
it was
good. Always great.
It's good to be back. Fuck all you hoes.
Good.
Still go to 11.
Huh?
Somehow we still go to 11.
So we start
ain't
till
bad.
9.
Oh, we start till 9 though. Oh, okay.
The one time I was about to cut it. I asked Mark was at an hour and 23.
Oh shit! So you started. Yeah.
What?
Yeah. So we probably. Damn, what?
Man, what y'all boys doing this weekend for
Yeah,
Memorial Day? Nothing?
We ended up
I
an hour.
find the girl up.
So we should have had a kickball game or something.
I was thinking about all
Like we
that.
should do a kickball game.
Ike's the best kickball player.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
What's today?
Saturday.
Oh, today Saturday.
Yeah.
Oh shit, that's what's up. Yeah, we off tomorrow.
At work.
I gotta work tomorrow too.
You
I gotta work too.
I'm off. I'm
Yeah,
gonna work today. Work that overtime, baby.
Yeah, I'm about to hit the road now so I can get some rest. I gotta get up in the morning.
4 hours.
Gotta go help Joe ass.
Monday night.
So you go Monday.
I figure I gotta get off at 5.
It ain't gonna be hot enough for the pool. That's why.
It's supposed to rain Monday and Tuesday.
It's supposed to rain all next week.
Oh, okay.
It's supposed to be good until Tuesday.
Yeah, not rain Monday.
Then so over here?
Tuesday. Yeah, over here. Yeah, over here.
I don't know about Charlottesville.
Tuesday is supposed to rain Tuesday to Thursday, Friday, something like that. I'm
all right, Mark, what can we do to help get these things posted? We know you're busy. Do you need scuba? Do you need what you need? Because we got we got some good shit going on.
I can show you.
And we behind.
Yeah, I can definitely show you.
When you gonna give us?
Oh, the FaceTime you want?
Well, we would need the computer itself though. But yeah, you can FaceTime me.
As I said, I can look at it. You can show him on the computer. That's probably gonna be the easiest way since we got lives and stuff.
When's Austin get back?
9 days.
The Jordan.
Kevin Garnett.
Sure.
Because that's what we need to start doing is having a little meeting at Austin's house, Mark's house, so we get on the supercomputer. And everything will be a lot easier. And Austin might get more excited if we're on his computer.
I don't know. You gotta hide all the porn and the pictures of Jamie.
He said the porn.
You got like a $5,000 computer.
Mm-hmm. It's time to start.
This was not a game. Y'all tripping. They tripping, yo. This is supposed to be the finals. I mean, conference finals and shit.
You should be happy this happened. You wanted it to be over with?
No. I'm just saying. Let it be a close game.
Better than this.
Now let OKC go try to figure out what happened. What did happen? I didn't watch it.
Them motherfuckers is on fire. There you go, Mark.
DiVincenzo showed up.
So like y'all said, this series ain't even started yet.
Yeah, that's what I said. 2-2. It could go either way, but I don't know, man. Sometimes I think everything about money. They don't want sweeps in the East Conference Finals or West Conference Finals. Like they're fine with the sweeps in the first round, but when they get closer to that championship, they pay too much money. You know what I'm saying for reserving spots.
I hope the Knicks make their comeback tomorrow.
Yeah, man. Y'all gonna win 4 straight, man. It's been done. I don't know what y'all talking about. It's been done. It's been done.
You talking about an exhausted team who only played 6 to 7 players.
You know, Scuba don't be wrong.
Motherfucking tired
That
of
boy's
shit.
young, man.
You know, Scuba don't.
You 47, you still go play on Thursdays.
And be hurt.
You still play. Like, you ain't finished that shot, yo.
I know I ain't want to. I ain't drunk nothing all day. I mean, I ain't ate nothing all day.
Yeah, disrespect you.
I ain't gonna be fucked up, stomach all fucked up because you want me to finish the shot. I drunk enough of it.
I ain't to waste man liquor.
Man, it's a half a shot. And when we go, I'll buy you a whole bottle. That's a problem.
Oh,
Not me, it ain't mine.
Dre, you better say